and welcome to another episode of Nerdbauchery. We are just getting ready to start here in just a second. I'm gonna just introduce myself. I am Tony. I'm gonna be your DM tonight, and we are Nerdbauchery Adventures here on Jen's.
Tony?
Yes.
I want to interrupt you because the ad's playing. So for anybody who is not a subscriber, they're going to miss this part.
Oh,
So
okay.
Give it 17 seconds.
Give it 17 seconds. You know what? I'll bring up something else anyway before I bust that cool thing out. All right, let's hold on. Do 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 bum 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 bum.
We're good.
Okay. All right, so I am Tony, your DM tonight, and this is Nerdbauchery Adventures here on Gen Con TV. Gen Con is the largest and longest running tabletop RPG convention in the world. Want to give a shout out to our friend Todd over at D&D Creative Table Designs. That is a great site on Facebook if you're looking for anything tabletop RPG related, from designing your own modules, terrain like we use here, painting miniatures, anything wonderful. You're looking at a community that's over 30,000 strong now. It's huge. This is season 1, episode 10. I'm going to have the players introduce themselves, and then I have a really cool thing I'm going to talk about. And we're going to do that in just a minute, but first I'll let them introduce themselves, starting with Eric.
Hey guys, I'm Eric Wahlberg. I'm playing Volric the Grey. He is a Rune Knight, 3rd level, and 1st level Bard. He's been on many adventures, but this is definitely the biggest and most dangerous of his life.
All right, next is Chris.
Hi everybody, I play Ayuze Marley, a Tamitian wizard, human, and it sounds like tonight we're gonna go looking for some victuals.
All right, next is Jack.
G'day everyone, I'm Jack Hackenbrock, the owner of Project H2. I play Setheth Bloodtongue, a half-orc barbarian who's trying to find out his past.
All right.
And I'll make some cool shit. Let's have some fun.
All right, next is Space.
Hey guys, I'm Space. I'm playing Diora, the Dampier monk, who has developed a very strange, taste for blood. So.
All right. Next, actually, is our buddy Josh. He plays Dimitri. He's kind of still getting in his awesome costume. He looks like Bane with his blind eye and everything. So he's going to be here in just a minute, but that's his character. And then next is Erica.
He's here. Hello.
Oh, Dimitri. Oh, Josh made it just there in time.
How's it going, guys? Oh my gosh, I have no background. I feel like I'm so lazy today. What's going on?
It's okay, Josh.
Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm Josh.
Oh, he's got fire now.
Oh my gosh, that's maybe too much. Hey, I'm Josh. I play Dimitri on kind of a reborn artificer armor. Dimitri Teslov. Think Frankenstein mixed with Iron Man mixed with Teslov himself. And if you want to know who I am, I'm Josh, also known as Winged Horizon. You can find me on Instagram. And that's pretty much it.
All right. And next, finally, last but not least, it's Erica.
All right. Hello, my name's Erica. I play Rin Swiftbow, our elf ranger of the group, and trying to keep her friends alive with her falcon named Bert.
Oh, God, Bert.
I believe that.
Always seems to roll high, man. That bird is killer. All right. So I want to go ahead and talk about something really cool. I'm going to bring a picture up here for you. Magecraft Miniatures. Want to give a mega huge shout out. They have made us this wonderful T-Rex miniature. And I'm also going to hold it up in my hand so you have a little idea of scale here. This thing is gorgeous. And not only does it look good, it's also textured incredibly well. The painting, now these, not many minis, you're into miniatures and all this stuff. A lot of times they don't paint the miniatures, but Magecraft Miniatures will not only sell you the custom miniature of whatever you want, they'll also give it this amazing competition level paint job. We're talking there is plaque and tartar on the teeth of this dinosaur. I don't know if you can even see it in the picture, the little
I can
yellowing
see
at
it
the top.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And then you've got the eyes are so well done. You know, I see a lot of painting of miniatures, and the lines are so clean and straight. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful paint job. Even the base is wonderful. And big thing, if you want to go ahead and get yourself something like that with a 10% discount, all you have to do, I'm going to put it right now in the chat. There you go, Magecraft. And if you put in the code Magecraft22, you will get a 10% discount at checkout. And that includes non-painted and painted minis. So man, I'm telling you, if you like this kind of stuff, and it's also, you know, not hollow or anything, this thing is solid, man, you know, really nice. I highly suggest you check them out. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So happy with what they've done. All right, so when we last left the group, let's go ahead, and they were kind of at camp, as you can see here. You know, Dior had, you know, went off and everything, and I'm gonna let them take it away from there.
Sethreth,
Yeah.
can you grab that club over there? It looks like it's sturdy enough. We need to capture our prey. We can't kill it. We need to bring some feedback for Diora.
It's a good weight.
All right. Aize, Rin. Actually, no. Aize and Dimitri, you can stay here with Diora and we'll go get the prey.
That'll be good.
Be quick.
We'll be back soon.
So you want me to
Are you sure?
club it?
I have a plan. Yes.
Are you
Aize.
sure you want? Are you sure you
Right.
want to leave me here? I mean, I'm for cutting her loose.
That's a good point. Well, it's a nasty storm out there. I think Dimitri will keep you in line, but do we want to talk about this?
Dara, do you feel like famished to the point where you're going to hurt one of us if we cut you loose?
Yeah.
That's a good
All
answer.
right, that pretty much makes up my mind then. I appreciate your candor, Diora. That's very honest of you. And
I don't want to lie to you before I kill you. I would, you know.
oh, completely appreciate that.
I appreciate you'd be honest before you kill us.
All right. Yeah. So Volric, no, don't. You can leave me with her. That's fine.
I like your style, Aize.
Yeah.
Diora, we'll be back.
We're all good.
Diora, that's your cue.
Yeah, so as soon as you guys start to walk out, you see her eyes flash and they go unfocused, and I take off the ring that Dimitri gave me to protect my mind, and I throw it, and I start to growl again. But I don't think I can growl this week. That hurt my throat last week. So I start to growl, and I look between Aize and Ren because I know how much of a fight that Volric and Sephiroth gave me. And like, I immediately just start running towards Ren. Because I know she's long distance, so yeah, I'm going for Ren.
I quickly step in, and then she comes past, back of the head. Pop!
And yeah, I'm not gonna even fight you. I'll just let you knock me out because I know I don't want to hurt Ren.
Oh, so. I club her in the back of the head. Did I hit her too hard?
I kneel
down. Going down pretty hard.
No, she's just unconscious. This is like the movies, don't worry.
You know what?
I dropped
I told you, I said that the ropes were no good. And I did say that.
He called it.
Always break loose whenever she wanted.
I dropped down next to her and just checked Make sure she's not dead. Feel it. Listen for her breath. Oh, she's breathing. Good. Now let's tie the crazy one up. I'll tie her this time.
We need to come up with a more permanent solution next time.
Anyone got any chains,
Tony, you ready for the next step?
manacles?
Yes, I am. Are y'all? I'm just waiting for y'all to finish your combat.
Yeah, so at this point, I said we have to bind her again and tightly. Poor thing.
I have an additional 50 feet of hempen rope if you need it.
I think we do.
Yeah, I've got rope too, but it will be handy. I'll tie her up.
All right, hold on. And I reach over and I peel one of the patches off my robe.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Then I toss it and I say, Alakazam! Snap my fingers and it transforms into 50 feet of hempen rope.
Wow, that's amazing.
Boom.
It is impressive, this magic.
How did you do that?
Magic.
Ah,
I did it with
this magic.
magic.
So I tie her up to the best of my ability. And for tying knots, does that come under survival?
Yeah, we'll use survival for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really see
It would seem
anything
something to
else.
be more dexterity actually to me than
Sleight of
survival.
hand, maybe.
What'd you say? Yeah, sleight of hand. Let's do sleight of hand. It's more
Really?
dexterity based. Give me a roll.
Sleight of hand's not exactly something I'm trained to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's an argument for survival, certainly, because of, tying up many things. And
Yeah, well,
using
you know what? Use either one, so it's not a problem. It's not that big a deal. It's a rope tie. If you want, we'll say survival. You know how to hog tie stuff.
I'll go sleight of hand. We'll give it a go.
Either which way is cool with me. But, oh, look at that! You definitely have sleight of hand, man. You got a 22. You critted.
Yeah, 20.
Wow!
Man, those half orc hands, as big as they are just like nimble as anything. Boom, boom. You're tying that knot, man. You got it tied right there.
Goodness.
I went to Boy Scouts. That's why.
I hog tied
Where
her.
did I ever see someone with such skills with rope? Are you sure you're not a nobleman from Bedar?
She's hog tied now, so I can carry her like a suitcase.
Oh,
Isn't she's a Dior brand of suitcase.
Oh. All right.
Already, Tony.
Won't get out of that. That'll teach you, you crazy woman. You're lucky I like you, or I tied even tighter.
All right. So you guys have got her tied. She's knocked out. So at this point, we switch over kind of to what Diora's point of view, and Diora, you awaken, quote unquote, awaken to it's nighttime, and there's a foggy mist all around. You hear the chirpings and the sounds of the jungle, and in front of you is your mom. And she looks at you and she says, hold on a second. DM, one moment. Why do you bother displaying affection for these humans? They are food, and you are noble by birth. The disgrace you bring to my name.
I'll just look at her. And you always do this. You come around and you make me do this. Why? Why do you only come around when I care about people?
My love, you are of me, and thus you should be here with me to govern our estate and all that we have. But if you choose not to return peacefully,
then I have no choice but to drag you home kicking and screaming. And what a shame it would be for your little friends to be hurt in the process.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna hurt any one of them.
Um,
I don't know what your problem is, but I'm tired of this hold that you have on me.
oh, you should feed on the ones you care about. Oh, the one that you really care about. Think how good it would be if you just finish what you started. Feed on him. You have already tasted his blood.
And at this moment, Volric begins to come in with, you hear the words of Volric into your mind. Volric, do you want to...
Tiora! Tiora! Don't let this take you. She has no power over you.
Feed on him. Feed. Let the power flow through you.
Can't you see what she's doing? She's trying to convince you that she has the power. If she had the power, she would make you be this evil creature that she wishes you to be. But you are not cursed. You are strengthened with the blood you have. Turn the monster upon her. You are strong, Tiora.
He's right. I can't let you continue to do this. To use me to hurt the people that I care about most. And I'm not. And I just walk up and I grab her by the throat.
And as you do that and you're fighting this and resisting and you hear these encouraging, Volric trying to tell you to resist instead of a cold, dark jungle, that seems to be the cold of your soul as this power is overtaking you. Now you see Volric and you're all of a sudden at a beautiful, warm summer day, and it's a beautiful stream right next to you. And you see a Pegasus as well as a beautiful duck, a serene, beautiful, relaxing environment as his words well up into you.
You see? You see the strength inside you? I always saw it, Tiora.
I just turn back to my mother and I say, I'm the one you want, and you can come after me all you please. But if you hurt any one of my friends, I promise you, Straub, he will be the least of your worries. And I push her away from me.
And she kind of just like fades away as again your power is becoming, is becoming calmed by Volric, and it's almost like you're able to push the image away. All right.
I can't wait to tell you.
We had to lighten the moment. I was being too romantic.
Oh
All right, so you now have done that, the relaxing day. You're by that beautiful scene, and as you do that, you wake up, and you're right there. You've woken up, and everybody's there.
I'm sorry I had to hit you. I had no choice. Hope you understand.
I mean, I've been hit harder. Doesn't matter to me.
And I tied you up really tight. I hope you understand.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, Okay. Yeah, if you need any water, let me know. I'll help you out. Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you, Stefan. I need to talk to Dimitri.
I will carry you to Dimitri. I pick her up by the rope like a bag, put her over my shoulder. Dimitri, she's awake. She wants to talk to you. And I sit her down gently next to him. You want me to leave you alone?
For a moment, yes, please.
Okay. I'll shoot it off.
I get up from my meditation during the night and stand up. Yes, Diora, are you feeling better?
Uh, quite better. I'm not hungry anymore.
I'm glad to hear. That was a close one. We almost had to do another run, it seems. I will find a solution for this. I will find a potion. I will create it for you to push her back so she cannot find us. I just need more time.
I don't think that's gonna solve anything. It's like the more we try to get away from her, the stronger she becomes. I don't want to hurt anyone.
What do
You
you
know,
mean she's become stronger? Have you had more dreams like before?
that's I just had one. When Sephiroth knocked me out, um, she appeared, and it's like every time I see her, I don't know how I should feel. Like I want to be happy, but I also can't be happy because of what she is and what she does. And
That is only because of your lineage. You are of her blood after all, and because of that, you will only be well drawn, I believe. But I have, I look at your hand and I say, but Diora, why do you resist trying to help yourself? The ring I gave you, very powerful. It could have prevented her from talking with you, and thus you wanted to talk. What have you done with it?
well, she told me to throw it off. I heard her voice in the back of my mind, and she said I didn't need it, and that all I had to do was feed. And I took it off and I threw it. I'm sorry, Dimitri. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, no, no.
I'll help you look for it.
We must find it again. If you have it, you can block out her voice. She cannot reach you psychically anymore. She cannot get into your head unless you choose.
I don't think she'll be back anytime soon. I told her that if she came after, and I looked to Warwick in the group, any one of them, that Stroud would be the least of her worries. And I mean that. I mean, we know she's not going to give up.
No, no, she's not. Your blood is very important to them. Your life, not so much. Maybe to her, but she's also the spawn of, I wish not to say his name.
I don't understand why she comes whenever I want to get close to people. Like that time in the village when we first got here. It's just like I can't win with her.
I'm not sure or certain why, but it seems when you have strong emotions, it makes you more susceptible and perhaps more visible to her. When you start to show these emotions, empathy, kindness, or love, it seems that's when she finds you. You must just not fall in love, I suppose. Love.
So I'm supposed to be alone for the rest of my life.
You're not alone. I'm with you. I pat you on the back.
You know what I meant, Dimitri.
Diora, some things we can't control. Some things we're just born into. Whether
I
it's
didn't ask to be born into this.
nobody be asked to be born. Look at the farmer. Did he think they asked to be born to toil away in the land? No, of course not. They see people who have the power, and they were not meant to possess this type of power. You are special. Perhaps one day, when we can find, when I can create a solution, and I will, mark my word, we will, you will be able to have what you, which is unattainable to you now. But I think perhaps we might have to use different types of magic. Although I do not wish to use the darker magics. Those are not to be trifled with. There's always a price to pay. But we'll do what we have to. I will do what we have to make sure you can live your life completely. But you do know that with your blood, you may have a much longer life than any of these mere mortals.
That I understand.
You will always be lonely in that case. You always lose the one you love. So guard your heart. If you do not, it may destroy you and the rest of us.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even know why I try at this point.
Because you were meant to do great things. How many times have I told you this? I've told you since you were a child, little D. You were little D, and you were the little D that would bring light to every room. People would laugh when you came into the room. In fact, your mother, believe it or not, she was not always this dark.
Well, I can't say that I remember a time when I've ever saw her happy. So to me, she's always been this dark. I um I don't want to talk about this anymore. I need a moment to myself.
I understand, Diora. Just if we can get this treasure, you'll have enough money. I will have enough money to finally get the ingredients that we need. I have been researching in my mind every single night what it would take to prevent her from scrying on you or possibly even prevent you from having this eternal hunger, this primal hunger. But first we must make some. We need to have this treasure. I will leave you now. Remember, you are the light. Don't forget. Keep hope. And I walk out of the room or walk away from her.
As you're walking away, and I just shout out to you. You can let the others know that I don't want to kill them anymore.
Okay, I will do that. I already told them during the daylight in the mornings you usually are better. I will keep an eye on you. We will do this together. You will not kill any of them. Mark my word, I will protect them and you.
I don't have a doubt that you will. I love you.
I love you too, Diora. Have I ever let you down? Well,
Never.
maybe except for not stopping you from killing the village before, and the village before that, and the village before that.
Okay, Dimitri.
Oh, see.
Thank you.
Okay, I will go now.
All right. Yeah. Can I be untied now, or do they expect me to stay like this all night?
Oh, yes, of course. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm
Look
fine.
into my eyes.
Okay, I'm fine. I swear.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
All right. You don't detect anything other than, obviously the magical equipment that she has on her from, your last session that y'all divided up. You're not detecting anything quasi-magical innately about her.
Okay, I will unbind you. Give me a moment. They tied this pretty tight, huh? Good thing you don't need much circulation. And I
Yeah,
start.
honestly, that doesn't. I don't even feel it. I,
It's for your own good. Now, hush, let me work on this. It's a complicated knot.
okay. And I just and I just look around while I'm just sitting here like this with my hands tied together. I'm pretty sure my legs tied together.
You're hog-tied.
I'm hog tied. Yes.
Blast it, and I take out the machete that we have for when we came into the jungles, and I said, "Don't move. This will be quick." And then I whack really, really hard, and I'll put it up against the wall, of course, first. And you pick her up and move her over to a wall or against a tree, and then I take a swing and start chomping at the rope.
I don't like being ragdolled, but
What are you
okay.
doing, mate? You're cutting up a good rope. And you're letting her free? You crazy?
She is okay now.
Who says who?
Says me, who's been with her for years. I know when she's turned it, when she's not. Did I not tell you before the night when I was trying to find something for her to feed on? I knew exactly what was going to happen.
You
I
didn't tell
know.
me much at all, to be exact. Volric, he's untying her, Volric.
Yora,
Dork. I'm okay.
look at her, Sethreth. She's different.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to hit her again, man.
Well, Aize has been right more than once. Aize, why don't you talk to our friend here, see what you think?
I mean, I'll untie her, but I'll prefer, if Easy agrees before I do.
Sorry, I broke some of your rope.
Well, that part was easy, so yeah. He made it out of magic, you make more.
I have some more if you need.
But yeah, I'll be more comfortable if Easy gives a nod of approval first.
Oh, that's fine.
I hand
Well,
over.
see, we're in the.
I hand over the 10 feet of rope I have. Just 10 feet.
We're in the village now, so I imagine some of these villagers might have some use for smaller pieces of rope. It was conjured from the robe. Don't worry about it. It's meant to be used.
No, I'm more worried about if she's safe to be untied. I want you to make sure.
Oh, I am not the least bit worried about Diora. She is one of us. I have no worries about her attacking me. Plus, I have a Misty Step spell packed, so I can always get away.
Why do you
What
have
do
a
you
getaway
think?
plan?
The rule of thumb is not to worry
Oh.
about being caught. The rule is not to be the person being caught, but
I will take personal responsibility. She is my charge, after all.
Vorik, you're happy?
If Dior says she's all right, she's all right.
All right, I walk up, look her right in the eyes. You're not going to bite me, are you?
I smile at him with my fangs out. Never.
That's my girl. All right, turn around. I'll get you out of this.
enough with the flirting. I'm going. I pick up the bits of rope.
Shut up.
I look to Ren and I'm sorry I tried to attack you. I wasn't right up here.
Rin, you should be flattered. You are definitely the most delicious looking person amongst our group.
He is absolutely right. Yeah.
It's that vegetarian diet.
Well, Fiora.
I'm sorry.
Bad joke.
Continue to gather up the rope and I'll approach persons in the village. I assume they're up and about, and I start handing off pieces to them. And I say, "A gift here."
Well,
Are you like bowing with the rope? Like, here you go.
Well, not
Are we back at the village, are we?
yeah, I don't think we're back at the. Yeah, you guys haven't
I thought
actually.
we were already at the village. We're not at the village.
Not yet.
So we're still in the cave?
No, you're not. You're out of the cave. You came out
We're
of
in
the
the
cave.
woods right now.
Yeah, you guys are at camp.
En route.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saving this rope up to give away to villagers. Incidentally, can we not go now, please?
Yeah, let's get back to the village.
I'm ready.
I just as we're walking, I'm just like talking to Ren, and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, you do look delicious. I won't lie, but if I killed you, then I would be the only girl, so only woman here, so that wouldn't work well for me.
Hey, we gotta support each other where we can.
We have to.
I will shoot you though if it comes to it, but like otherwise.
You said you would shoot me?
If it came to it, but don't worry, I think it'll be very hard to kill you.
Yeah.
That's my compliment back to you.
I understand. And I just like, if it's okay with you, I'll just like put an arm around your shoulder, and I'm just like, and then I just start talking about like random useless bullshit.
Like, so how's your day?
Yeah,
as I'm
almost
scouting
died.
out.
How was that? And then
As Seth is scouting out front, on and off, he'll lag back, get the aura in the sight. He's looking to make sure that you're all right. Sees you're all right, he nods, goes back off again, and then after a while, he'll come back again, check. Off he goes. He does it the whole way back.
Okay. And
Just
I
checking
just look
on you,
back.
making sure you're all right.
I'm Sephiroth, I'm fine. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, I'm not worried. I just want to make sure you're all right. Yeah. Don't want to have to hit you again. That was not fun.
I'm
Anyway,
sure you enjoyed it.
go.
Yeah. I look back at Volric every once in a while, like in between my conversations with Ren, and I look back, just checking on him.
I nod my head and smile.
Oh man. Yeah.
So I guess we're scouting and heading our way back to the main village. Is that right?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Okay.
So, does anybody wants to do, or you all have your conversations? Is that it on your way back? Because nothing. It's the weather right now is a nice. Hold on, I'll tell you. It is
Has
65.
the
65.
so the thunderstorms have passed? Is that correct?
Yep, thunderstorms have passed. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. It's a little bit colder than normal for summertime. There's a gentle breeze having little or no game effect, so you don't have to worry about obscure or anything like that. So unless somebody has something to say or do, you are on your way back to the village. It is a nice, peaceful journey. You don't have any type of encounter, and when you return, Mika had already come back, and she had apparently let him know, because as you're rolling up, the villagers are cheering now. Obviously, Volric, you can understand. It's like the heroes. They've done the impossible. Everybody, and as you guys get close, a song goes up, and you hear bomb 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 bomb. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so yeah, that's Shaka Zulu song. If nobody knows it, damn it, you should watch that because it's a great show. All right,
For those of you that understand the language, they're quite happy with us.
bum, bum.
Good
Yeah,
work.
they're cheering. You see, as you get up, Mika is standing now. She's taken her rightful place back as the mistress. Standing next to the leader with Chatal, and Shaka is there, and they're all standing there as the villagers are gathered around you, and as Chatal comes out first, and she begins to speak. You have done well. It is amazing that you were able to do what no one thought could be done. You have brought Mika back to us. And Mika kind of bows, and obviously she's giving you an eye of respect. All the other villagers are quiet now that they're talking. And Jakal also tells you, she says, for your great actions, you are now officially one of the tribe. You'll be given your own hut and a place to stay. Also, you can use from now on, if you need guides on the island, they will not go past the tar pits, but they can guide you, and they will limit your exposure to outside dangers. At least the best they can. You are great heroes. Please, we have heard that you have taken some of the treasures that were in the burial mound. Normally, we would never allow such a thing. But since you were able to, you risked your own lives, even as we hear having the death of the mighty Volric. We are obliged to give you these things to use.
I got better.
Oh, that is good, Volric. Thank you. And then Shaka comes up, and he looks. I did not think you would survive. I thought all of you would surely fall by the way or be cowards and simply slay Mika. I was wrong.
One thing we're not, Shaka, is cowards.
Indeed. You have the hearts of the lion. You are and of the mighty T-Rex. You are powerful and strong, and I am proud to call you members of the tribe.
We are honored to have helped you, and honored to be a part of this. I do have some small requests, though, if some of your people can help me.
We would be obliged. Is that not correct, Jatal? It is, Shaka. Name your request for you and your mighty warriors.
I'll need a separate hut of a sort. I'll need some rocks, kindling, some other bits. Have you heard of a blacksmith? A smithy?
Yes, we know of such things to harden the steel and harden the wood for our spears. Yes, we can do that for you. And she snaps her fingers, and a little assistant goes running off. Or one of the tribe's people goes running off, assumedly to go get this, a little bit prepared or start on it.
I turn to Dimitri. I say, we're going to have for ourselves a smithy soon.
That sounds incredible. I will craft the hammer that we can use and make the tools be ready. and I will start doing a ritual thing. Pretty much, it takes me an hour.
Very good, man.
Volric,
Yes.
you said you had 2 things. What was the other one?
That was it. If I said 2, I meant 1.
No, you meant 3 things, Volric. Possibly 4.
Please expand upon that.
I go to Shaka, and I said, there are 2 additional things that, if it please your grace, you could, and I look at her.
What can I do? What can we do for the wise and illustrious Aize?
Not so much for me, but there is a ship off the coast that we took to reach here. You could probably see them from the shoreline. The men on that boat, well, they are probably running out of food and water, for one. And the other thing is, the boat is desperately in need of a mast, a new mast.
And we're gonna
a great wooden pole that would be required to replace the one that was smashed by the storms when we came here. And we had promised them and made a boon upon our honor that we would do everything in our power to see if we could find a replacement mast. Now, not being native of this land, we do not wish to offend you by chopping down the trees that are obviously the property of the tribe, but seeing as how we're part of the tribe now, would it be possible to part with some food and drink and a mast to go to the ship?
We can help you with the food and the drink, and the wood itself. I cannot say my tribe's people could build such a ship. Many of our engineers have been lost to the jungle, but we can provide you with the materials and anything else should you need, as well as the food and water to make sure your men are safe. Would that be good for you? And of course,
that would be most appreciated.
And you understand all this because we'll just assume you had your comprehend languages up.
I thought Shaka spoke our language.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does. Thank you. That's right. That's right.
That's why I was addressing him.
Okay, that's
but
right.
I can have a comprehend languages up.
No,
it's cool.
no. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I can do that for you. Not be a problem. I will make sure it
Most
gets there.
appreciated.
Anything else that you need, Aize?
For myself, no. The hut would be fine. A bit of shade and some time, and I got my ink and my book ready. So many notes to make.
Your blacksmithing hut will be ready within the next week. Is there anything else that we can do for you warriors?
Do you have any ale?
Of course, we are about. That brings us to the next note. And at that moment, coming from behind you, all these tribesmen begin walking. Let the feast begin! Ha ha! In your honor! Ah! And it goes up, and a mighty fire is lit, and there's a bonfire. Man, y'all can pretty much do what you want. They give you. Oh man, there is smoked barbecued pig. There is chicken. There is types of meat, rices, everything. They've got all types of alcohol they make on the island, stuff you've never even heard of before. Type strong alcohol, almost like white lightning. And y'all can RP what you want to do here, but that's all spread out before you. A feast in your honor.
This is why we adventure, folk. Look at this.
Bum, 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 bum,
the praise, the friendship, the food, the alcohol.
Sethrath practically eats a whole boar to himself and consumes a whole barrel worth of booze. He's getting smashed and full. He's a young fella. He needs to put some fuel in the belly.
They like children.
Well, have a couple of drinks, eat lightly, and because I'm a slight little fella. Actually, I'll just drink heavily.
Sethrath will be pushing you to join him from time to time, don't you worry. He remembers our first drinking session.
Yeah.
You won't get far, mate. You have to hide from me if you don't want to drink.
No, that's fine. We're relatively safe here, so sure. I usually will we'll do shots.
There we go.
We're doing shots? Oh, you're wild.
It didn't take much pushing, did it?
I got this stuff. It's like water.
We are surrounded by children.
Each other. You can drop the small cup inside the big coconut and then drink them both at the same time.
There you go.
I just look back to Dimitri and I say, let him have this.
How
They
can you
need
love?
this.
How can you love someone so immature? It's like children. I don't understand you. You in love.
Well, that's the thing about love. No one understands it, honestly. Or that's what I. Anyway, I go back to looking at the rest of the group. Do I see Ren trying to hide from Sephiroth?
Oh, I'm hunting her
It just
down.
it's like
Is
the food flakes are like hitting my face. Just
well,
I've put my big, greasy, sweaty arm around. Yeah.
it just like seems to like
Have
shrink
another
somehow.
And then like I could just imagine Bert just coming in, swooping in, distilling things every once in a while when he
just
thinks no one is watching. Yeah.
I've been soaking the cookies in the alcohol and giving it to Bert. Bert
He's gonna
can't
sleep
fly.
so well.
And as we're sitting around, because I assume we're all still kind of sitting around the same campfire feasting, I stand up and to address the group. I have something to say to all of you there. Yeah.
Speech.
Well, not only am I proud of you, not only am I excited that we shared the same amazing adventure and challenges, and I even died. How about that? But first, I want to say I'm happy that Diora has found her way again, and we won't forget where you are. We will sort this out. But also, Rin, Bert, there's no one else here who could say that they're the most valuable people, but you and your trusty falcon. You have quietly slain, sometimes not so quietly slain, from beginning to end, from the basilisk to the undead. You've been flawless. And I honor you. I appreciate you. And I bow to her. Rin, everybody, Bert! Ah!
It's a bird with the rabbit's foot up his bum. Ah!
Oh, I think he needs to lay down. Is he okay?
Who? Me, I'm fine. I'm having fun.
Are you sure? I
Yes.
look to Vorik and I say, Sephiroth. I think he's done.
Yeah,
Nah, I
like
can still
before
walk.
on the boat. Well, last time he just fell asleep.
Make sure he sleeps on his side. He'll be fine.
Let the
I
man
move over
play.
next
He's
to-
earned it.
I move over next to Diora with 2 little glasses, hand to one. There you go.
I don't drink.
I'm sure the effects still work.
I don't.
Give it a try.
Just gurgle it like mouthwash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like kind of like when I throw it back, I'm gonna try to like throw it over my shoulder so that it goes over.
No!
Do I have to roll for that, Tony?
I was just about to say, I think if you're going to try to, I was literally just unmuting my mic.
I have terrible charisma.
If you're going to try to convince that you're not drinking the drink by doing the old throat over the shoulder, like, oh, I think that should be maybe a sleight of hand or a deception, or even performance. Which way do you want to go on that? And then, of course,
I think I would do. I mean,
Deception, surely.
yeah, deception.
okay, so then insight from good old Sethret there.
Well, I've been consuming some alcohol, so let's do a con save first to see how drunk I am.
You want
If you throw
to
up on
do a
me, I might
con
have to hit
save?
you.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a con.
Just say.
Go ahead, give me a con save, Sethret.
Oh, an 8. I'm getting pretty tipsy, so I'm not very aware.
Sethret is officially over the legal limit.
Does he like puke, Tony?
No puke right now.
Okay,
This alcohol is good for your stomach, so we're not gonna have the puke flying right now. So it's not really bad.
So,
It's not the cheap stuff, but he's
I'm
drunk.
assuming disadvantage from my perception.
I would say yes. Disadvantage for insight because it's insight
Insight.
or perception. Yeah.
Insight. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Insight. 3. I have no idea.
Even worse. So you're so drunk, she just throws the drunk drink. She's able, and you think she drank the whole thing, and she's like, oh.
I'll get you
I know.
another one. I grab another one. Here you go. Share that. Hey.
Yes.
I'm watching her to drink it this time.
This time I'll drink it. I'm gonna be good again.
Got some kick, done that.
Has anybody else?
Yes.
Has anybody else drank enough? Where let's see. Has anybody had more than 4 drinks? At 4 drinks, you need to do the con check to see how tips you are.
I'd probably try and monitor myself, but I'm gonna indulge in 5. Kind of quietly get stoned.
All right, stone. Ooh, all right, do the con save.
Terminologies.
All right. So you're also Yise actually passed his con save. What did you get, Eric or Volric? You failed, so you're drunk.
Does Ren get drunk?
Rin probably, unless Sethrith gets to her, she's probably not gonna go past 3. But if Sethrith wants to be the good influence,
Also,
I could just imagine Ren just like cheeks rosy, red.
Roll for Bert, though.
It like scans through the body where it slowly gets.
Yeah, even your ears are getting red.
You got to roll for Bert, though, because he had that alcohol cookie.
Oh,
yeah. Bert's literally walking around with a big jug, just popping everyone up.
I feel like I'm going to be the designated carrier. Taking people to their beds.
Boy, I sure have alcohol. Talking about alcohol's on low. Oh no! Bert's out of it.
Roll for Bert.
Oh, that's you. So you're out of it. And let's see, Bert.
Oh wow!
I love that I'm in this game. I'm like rolling for the alcohol content of them on my bird.
She's getting.
Yes.
She's gonna get.
Bert is not doing any better.
Oh, there goes Bert. Bert too. Bert. You see Bert the bird. Like he literally, when everybody wasn't looking after the alcohol cookie, he liked it. So he kept dipping his beak in the drinks, and like the drinks that were being tossed over by Space or Diora. He was drinking those drinks, like, oh, like on the ground. Bert was coming by and like drinking the stuff on the ground, and nobody even knows. So Bert literally goes, he just makes a little and just falls to the side. You see him just doink and hit the table, and he's moving just like squirrel.
Yeah, you see Rin, like, and it's like they're in sync. They just like both go down for the count, just like suddenly really relaxed and just lounging.
All right.
So
Ayize's watching everybody else. He's the one person that rolled 14 or higher. So he's watching everybody pass out calmly. I don't know. What are you doing, Ayize, watching everybody fall out here?
Oh, I'm not gonna shame them. I will, however, grab a mug and approach Tanara, the queen.
Jatal. That's Jatal.
Tachana. Okay.
What? Yeah.
And I'll throw up my comprehend languages spell, and I just want to have a conversation with her.
All right. She looks at you now. Ayize, you understand my words?
Ah, yes, most clearly, Your Grace.
Indeed, you are not only strong and brave, but your magic is powerful. What can I do for you, brave warrior of the tribe?
Warrior? Oh my goodness! I look over my shoulder. Oh, you're talking to me.
Your friend
I display an arm and say, "I am not a warrior."
A warrior.
I am most flattered. I was just curious about the knowledge of the history of the island and what force could possibly be controlling the great roiling mists and the sea monsters and the harpies that make it so hazardous to approach or leave this place.
They say that, that is a great story. They say there are a few things. First, you should know that a long time ago, this island used to not move from place to place. It was locked in one plane of existence, one world. But then the elemental gates came, and so did a tribe, a secretive tribe on the center of the island. We do not know who they are or who they could be, but we know they must exist somewhere near that great rift of an area. Long ago, we were a people of science, but then we lost part of our way when this island disappeared and started switching between world to world. Some of our greatest minds were lost, and in time, we were forced to revert back to this basic society. But we have kept our pride and our stories, as well as some of the items that you were able to uncover in the burial mound. The mists that are from this island are caused by the elemental gates themselves. We hear there are 4 gates, each located in parts of the island. If you were to find them, and maybe even destroy them, it would be a great and dangerous quest. I would not suggest you do it yet. You still need to prepare yourselves and gain experience on this island. But the gates themselves, one controls water, another air, another fire, and another earth. These are the things that are causing us to move around on this island, and have been for over 30 years now.
So it's a curiosity. Oh, sorry, please, I interrupted you. Continue.
No, you have questions. I am here for your benefit. This is your night. What else do you want to know?
All right, so there's this 4 gates. There's a lost tribe that is in the center of the island around a crater, you said?
We believe the center. They could be located somewhere else. But the last known location that we heard they could be was around a large temple in that area. But it is a dangerous and long journey.
All right, but the temple would presumably also have clues as to the location of the 4 gates, would it not?
The gates can be found. Go ahead. Yes, it is possible there might be some information, but I would not head to there yet. Some of our mightiest warriors had tried to go there not too long ago, and none of them returned. Although you are brave, you still look a little, shall we say, green as the spring grass.
Oh, no, you can say it. I have arms like pipe stems. I know it.
In game terms, I'm trying to say is, you can head there, but it might be a little rough. So, but yeah.
So as pleasant as we find this journey and as edifying as we find the experience, I myself have no intention of spending the remainder of my days here. But no offense, the information that I carry must be returned to the great library of Termish, that it might be shared with generations to come. But that being said, I'm pretty sure that if we try to sail away from the place as we are currently, we're going to get eaten by something big and nasty.
May we have a copy of this book that you are writing? We would love to have it, an honor to have such a thing.
My pleasure. If you happen to have any spare paper, I could create 2 versions of it.
Of course, she looks at Mika, because Mika's standing around, she's drinking. She kind of looks at her and calls her over and whispers in her ear. And Mika nods. And she's like, she will get some parchment. I will have it put in your hut for you.
Excellent. I can even have it going. The archive can keep writing while I'm asleep.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
We'll have everything up to date. And don't worry, I edit perfectly because I am a super genius.
Are we in this book? And of course, we are in this book in our tribe. Is that not true?
I only have good things to say about your magnificent and beautiful people.
Thank you.
Not to mention your booze is excellent, I must say.
Yes.
If gods above that could possibly bless us all, then whoever brewed this stuff, I most appreciate the recipe.
We are honored that you like it, and of course we would give you the recipe. It seems all of your friends are enjoying our alcohol. No,
Yes. Not more than others.
we call it semi. We use it we ferment our spit by spitting into a jug after chewing on a leather strap
and we let it ferment to form alcohol. It is quite potent, is it not?
Yes, I'm not going to tell him that.
That's
Well,
a real
actually,
thing too.
I'll
You
tell
know that.
Sethrith. Sethrith is the seems to stop that would be amused, but the
I
rest
don't
of
think Sethus is going to care.
Talk about trading spit, huh?
the rest of them, definitely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to tell them that.
All right. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The recipe is simple. Get a salted leather strap, a small jug, spit into the jug, preferably with less phlegm. Although if you do get phlegm, you can skim it off or mix it in. Either way, it still will work. And then,
Oh, my goodness.
and then wait about 3 weeks, and you will have a strong, potent alcohol at the bottom of the brown skim that will have formed on top.
You have to remove the skim, I assume.
Yes, it will form a slightly hardened skim from the bacteria that will be. Well, they don't know bacteria. That will be the fermenting process.
Wonderful. I take another hit of it, and I look at Sethrith. He's a bit, far across the way, and I just say, "Yeah, cheers to your good health, my friend." And when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Is there any?
Okay, that's all. I won't take up any more time. I just wanted to get the skinny on this, and there's no point in sharing this information with the party right now because most of them are either drunk or being amused by people being or feeling superior for not getting drunk. Shame on you. And so I just sit back and try to entertain the queen and Shaka Zulu with stories.
All right.
The
So,
Library of Tamish.
is there anything anybody else wants to do?
I'll go up to Diora in my drunkenness and make an idiot of myself, I think.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Feel free to proceed to be a dumbass.
You mind if I join you for a bit, Glove?
Yeah. No. Are you okay?
And he goes to sit down, and it's a lot harder than he expected.
But let's roll for that. Since you're drunk, you wanted this. Let's roll for your just give me straight dex just to make it easy, or acrobatics. Hit acrobatics. You fall on your ass.
Yeah, bad. I
mean, he crit failed stream, so he's on his butt.
Does he fall toward me or away from me? So
yeah, I fall into a lap. Oh.
I think I would try to dodge him.
Yeah, let's do a dodge. Let's do a dodge. Acrobatics. Are you drunk, Space?
No, I didn't really drink.
All right, so you didn't do.
You have one spit cup.
Ooh, you know what? I'll let.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll let that dodge.
Tipsy.
10. Well, no, that's our acrobatics. So we'll say it wasn't that hard to dodge a drunken guy. You were kind of expecting it from the way he was walking. So that 10 makes it. You're able to dodge him as he face plants into the ground.
I roll back up. Whoops. Missed that step. Yeah, I just thought we could have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure you want to talk like this? You
What's
are
wrong?
very inebriated.
I'm fine. Feeling good, actually. Very good. How are you? That's the point. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you worried about me trying to kill you still?
I think we got our wires crossed. I mean, yeah, I didn't want you to hurt anyone, but more the point, I don't want you to get hurt. Maybe you haven't guessed, but I've got a bit of a soft spot for you.
Safra, that was really sweet. I don't want to hurt anyone. No, but unfortunately, getting hurt is something that I've never been able to avoid. So,
that's where we're similar. That's why I worry. I know you're not a bad person. I can see it. And it just sucks that we have to keep going down that path of having to prove ourselves, fighting off the demons in our minds or our past. And I know I'm just young in comparison to you. You're 100 years old, but
I'm gonna let that go because you're drunk. You don't call me old.
No, I don't mean old is old. Years-wise, you've had more life, correct?
I mean, you can say that, sure. Yeah.
You definitely don't look old. I think you look stunning. Just throwing that out there. Gorgeous.
Seth, you're
Hey, Seth Rat.
you're going.
Yeah.
How many drinks do you need before I become stunning?
You're beautiful anyway, old fella. Yeah. If I look as good as you and I'm your age, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, you'll be lucky to live as long as me.
That's a good point. I cannot deny that. Yeah. Where were we? What were we talking about, Dior? Ah, yes. I just want you to be safe. That's it. And I think I should go now.
I just give him a pat on the back before he goes. I think you should lay down for the night.
No, I can't. I can't. He's not drunk enough. I gotta get him more drunk.
Okay. Well, you do that. I'm gonna help.
And I bow to you like a really drunken effort to bow. Good night, beautiful lady. And I stagger off and find that he's there and keep drinking until I pass out.
I just turned to Dimitri to see if he saw all of that, and I'm just like, what do I do?
I'm in my book. I have my book open and I'm doodling and trying to do like calculations and things like that about the thing. I just kind of decided to ignore everybody and be like that fly on the wall that nobody's going to talk to because he'll probably bring down the mood of the party. I'm just geeking out.
As I watch. Okay, so I noticed that Dimitri is busy, so I'm just like, okay. And I just try to help I'm gonna help Ren get to bed first, her and Bert, and then I'll try to help Ulrich get to bed after.
All right, so if you're helping Rin, because they're falling over, go ahead and give me a acrobatics or athletics to help them get to bed without them falling, you dropping them. Because it's hard.
Okay. Okay, I got a 19.
All right. You're able to carry Rin then and get her to bed.
And she's just so
into the hut with Bert.
Yeah, I have Bert like this. You're on my back.
Bert is laid out, and you kind of like slung him like a chicken, like a dead chicken. He's not dead, but slung like a dead chicken over the back of Bert. His wings are just like that. Just out. Bert is just out. Drunk Bird and Rin. You're able to get her and Rin and Bert to bed.
Okay, and I'll just lay her on her side because she has said something about laying drunk people on the side. So, and then I go back and I see if I can help Ulrich if he's not passed out yet.
Give me another roll.
We're lucky we're on the island. Otherwise, the organization PETA would be after us.
I appreciate that.
14?
13?
14.
14 makes it, yes. 14, you're able to carry Ulrich to bed.
This time I kind of put his arm around my shoulder and I'm just like, okay, step here, step where I step, and I try to take him back into the hut, and I don't know if he sleeps with his armor on or not. So
most people, yeah,
he does tonight.
Technically, you're never supposed to sleep with your armor, but in our game,
this is D&D.
Yeah, kind of. Well, even in D&D, you're supposed to take your armor. Everybody's at 10 when you're asleep. You're supposed to be at 10 AC, but I'm not that evil to you. I could be, but I'm not.
I'll just help him get his armor and stuff off.
What a celebration, Diora. Good time.
Deserved it.
Celebrate good
Good
times.
times.
Come on.
I'll have something for you tomorrow, but I got a date with that pillow over there.
Oh, okay.
Later. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna need help dragging stuff rest in here, I think. Yeah, so as soon as I help Ulrich lay down, I'll make sure he's on his side, and I'll go back out. And what is Sephiroth doing?
I'm
Because
drinking.
I feel like I was gonna
Easy.
come out to, yeah.
I've still got a new picture, and I'm trying to pour more into Easy. It's like it's upsetting me that he's out doing me in the drinking comp at the moment. I got my arm around him.
I don't have any problem with it. Bring it on.
I'm singing songs with him.
Oh, we're singing. Okay. Yeah, bird up high in banana tree.
Banana tree.
Bird. Sit all alone like me.
Like me. We're having a merry old time.
Giant crocodile.
Out right through the door.
I will die a happy man if I die with a piece of saltfish in my hand.
In my hand.
Saltfish.
Saltfish.
I'll sing and I'll drink with. I suspect I'm gonna have to make another con roll.
Me too, I reckon. I've consumed.
If you're drinking enough, you're trying to go ahead and do a con roll.
I'm not. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not gonna even try to help Sephiroth.
Because he just doesn't. I don't care. All right, you're Jack. You're already inebriated, so there's really no point for you to do a con roll.
I'm actually holding it. I'm
Ayize's holding his alcohol.
Oh,
But Seth, if you're already drunk, there's no point for you to do a con roll once you've passed the drunk point. That's like thinking if you drink another beer, you'll become sober.
No, I've got my second wind. I've hit that point, but I haven't gone any further.
Yeah, as
I
drunk.
believe the point after this is unconsciousness.
Yeah, second wind for as drunk as you are means when you laid down on your face, you farted.
Yeah. There was probably a few.
Why are we like this?
Mate.
All right, so because this is our game space, and this is what we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do. All right, so you've got Ayize is fine. He's not tipsy. He is over there karaoke and just fine. But Sethreth, you are just more and more getting more and more slurred speech. You know, it's white liquor, so you ain't puking. But man, you are just slurring hard, man.
At some point, I'll try and find my hut. I'm sure I find the wrong one and sleep in someone else's hut.
Hold on. Seth, don't tell anybody else. But I found out what the booze is made of.
Okay, what?
Tell him.
You tell his spit. So you now know the liquor you've been drinking all night has been all the Chives people's spit, phlegm included, that they spit into a bucket.
They chew on this. They chew on a piece of salted leather, and then they spit in a.
That's a real thing too, by the way.
In a jar, and then they close it, and then it's fermented. Yeah, I think it's. Is it Native American?
Yep, Native Americans. That's how they made alcohol. They chew on a leather.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yep, it's a real thing.
Well, you know what? How we make our alcohol? It's fermented cow's wee. But anyway, that's a new one. But it's good shit, so I don't care. And I've got to go to bed now. Can you help me find my hut? Because I have no.
But I'm not going to carry you. I can't.
Why did you just call me?
I said no, can't.
That's fucking words where I come from, Buster.
I would carry you.
Don't say that C word. The C word doesn't get said.
Big.
All right. I thought we were friends.
Oh, are we at that point now? Have you got through the phases of inebriation, and now you're in the active phase?
You're not making any sense. I need to go to bed.
You
All
know,
right.
you
I,
know,
I use a light cantrip and I light up his hut. And I said, go to the light. Go to
There's
the
just 3 of them. Which one?
one in the middle.
Okay. Off he stumbles, crawls,
One in the
gets
middle,
back
Cecily.
up.
Yes, go, fly, fly.
This one?
Yes, you're fine. Go in there.
Literally, he stands in the doorway, just face plants and the feet still hanging out and snores. He's
Okay.
done.
I will go over and take my friend's boots off because it's terrible to sleep with your shoes on. But I'm not going to try to move him because he's too damn big.
now I'll let you know, half work feet do not smell good. Just that been tromping through the jungle.
Oh,
Just let you know.
I bathed a month ago.
But I don't, I don't try to give him a bottle of water to stick his hand in or any of that nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And then I go back to shouting out Shaka and the Queen.
All right, so they're over there, partying into the night. Unless you want to say something, basically the party just goes on. Shaka and Chatal, they're drinking. It's just a wonderful time. The village is happy. Mika, the zombie mistress of the village, she's there. You see her telling stories to the kids about, what had happened and how y'all saved her inside the burial mound. And basically, yeah, then the night just goes through. Unless, again, everybody's asleep other than you, Ize. If there's anything else you want to do, or do you actually stay up all night with them? Because the party doesn't stop till about 4 a.m.
I don't want to be rude, so I won't go to sleep before them because I'm sober.
All right.
But when she wants to retire, then I will retire.
All right. So at a certain point, you see Jatal and Shaka, and they, good night, my friend. It has been a great celebration. You are a hero. It's a shame your other friends could not hold their liquor. You may not.
No.
You may not.
I'm just lucky tonight. I have the constitution of a grasshopper.
Well, I will say this. You have said that you are not big and you don't have huge muscles, but you must have a stomach that is lined with iron itself to have held your liquor so well.
Haha, this is true.
And Jatal says the same thing. Good night, great warrior. And again, welcome to our village. And they head off and into their hut to go to sleep. And all the other villagers disperse as well.
I wander over to Dimitri, see if he's still meditating or taking notes under the tree.
It's up to
You stand there for a few seconds, and I look up. Looks like the party's finally dying down.
Yes, parties do that. Anyhow, I made a copy of the notes that I took from speaking with them.
Oh, did you now? Now I perk up a lot. Oh, well, okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know when you had time to do it, but incredibly.
No. I can, and I gesture, and the quill appears, and it just starts writing by itself. I can drink and write. I think I'm more or less sober, so that should be legible. I think.
I see.
But we will be sharing this with the group in the morning as well. But I figured, yeah, you're here, you're sober. Here's you get the first copy.
I just like this. Hi.
Oh yes, you're still awake.
Oh,
Been
I
here,
thought you
no.
were drinking too.
No, I'm not a drinker. It's
Oh yes, you are.
good one. Yeah. I just look at him just like I like you. I do. That was a terrible joke.
I've been hanging around with Bolrick a lot.
I see.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. Oh,
Dream
I
sweet
just-
only.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll just look to Dimitri and I say, "Uh, did you leave? Has Ayize left?"
I think he has walked away, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's been a long night. It's 4 o'clock. I've been drinking all night, and although I'm not drunk, I am very tired. Why? Was there something you wanted to say?
No, no, no. Have a good night. That's it.
And yourselves as well. Oh my goodness, where is my hut? Huh, I might have to put a light spell on that. Oh, there it is.
I look to Dimitri and I say, "Come on, we should probably head in. I think you made a friend now. I mean, you and Ayize seem to be, hitting it off."
He is a nice fellow. I think he and I could do some amazing works together when we are not busy trying to stay alive. Perhaps once we can get a working lab or the smithy, perhaps we can create something new and astounding that will be useful for us. But yes, he is very good. It seems from my observations, he doesn't seem to be well. He seems to be quite useful.
Quite, quite smart too, intelligent. I know you
Yes,
value that.
that of course is he's like an equal in that way, or almost. I have a few years on him.
Yeah, we do. And
But I'm sure
I'll
I will
just
learn much from him over the coming weeks and months. For hoping just weeks, I would like to get out of this godforsaken place.
Yeah, I would do that. I hate it here. I feels like Barovia all over again.
Oh, not so much. It's darker there, but here's uh, here's everything's alien, everything's strange. At least in Barovia, we knew what might try to kill us.
Very true. You can't argue with that.
I've been trying to work on the solution all night. You know me, I'm not the party type, more introverted than, than well, than Seth-reverted. Oh, so I think I will close the book now. I don't think I've gotten anywhere. There was too much noise.
I'm sure tomorrow you'll figure it all out. Maybe we just need a good night's rest.
Ah, yes, I will do some meditation. You know, I don't really sleep, my dear. I just have to think some more. You, but you do need your sleep, so I suggest you go in case we have to leave in the morning. You must always be prepared.
Um, okay. Are you gonna stay out here all night, or you're gonna come with me?
I will go with you, Diora. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll just end the night with that.
And I'll be like meditating, like cross-legged, right in front of the doorway of the hut of Diora, like some chaperone.
All right, so y'all head off to bed, and you have a undisturbed night's sleep. Everybody obviously wakes up kind of late. It's about 11 or 12 to get a full 8 hours sleep when you all get up. Let's go ahead and just so you're up there and
Next morning,
Yep.
Tony, as soon as Diora comes out of her hut, I want to greet her because with hangover and all, I get up early because I took some important actions that I want to share with her.
All right, let's do that, but let's take a break first because it's exactly 8:30. I think that's a good idea. So let's take a 5-minute break real quick. I want to give, real before I leave, another shout out to Magecraft Miniatures. If you didn't see it when we first started, let me pull up this beautiful T-Rex. I'll put it on screen. I mean, and I know I'm really just gushing over this company, but man, look, anybody who knows me loves, I know, competition level painted minis. I mean, it's very, very hard to paint miniatures like of very high quality, to find really, really good miniature painters. And when I
It looks
see,
amazing.
yeah, and when I see the detail, just like I said, the tartar on the teeth, you know, the tartar on even the back part of the teeth, like when you look inside the back part of the tooth, that attention to detail is what is the difference between a competent painter and a true artist. And that's what the people at Magecraft Miniatures really are. So I'm going to put there, if you are looking for a miniature like this, and you can see I'm holding it in my hand, if you want to see the scale for a mini, here's a mini kind of right next to it on the screen. So it's really perfectly sized also for battle. It will look beautiful on your set. So exclamation Magecraft, and if you put in the code Magecraft22 at checkout, you're going to get 10% off either their unpainted or painted miniatures. So again, I highly suggest you check out Magecraft, and I will be back in just a minute. We'll all be back. Let me turn on something else here, so if anybody wants to talk here, they can.
And I do want to talk.
Yep, that's why I'm putting it up here. Hold on 1 second, buddy. I'll just put this beautiful camp picture up. Everybody at camp sleeping. I'll be right back.
Cool. All right. So yeah, another friend that we would like to elevate, promote is our friend James over at Tabletop Misfits, who I don't know if he was already here, but he's just chatted a second ago. Tony and I were honored and lucky enough to be interviewed on his show, on his Twitch channel. So you can see it's right there. It's tabletop_misfits. And he also has a YouTube channel. But you can find our interview. I have one question, James. Is that on YouTube yet, or is it only on Twitch right now under past videos? Assuming he's still here, which he should be. It was like a second ago. Says he's checking out that awesome T-Rex. So yeah, but check it out. They have their own gaming and all kinds of stuff. It's a really cool channel, and James is a cool dude, and we're lucky enough to be friends with some pretty awesome people in the community, and he's one of them. And while we are sitting here, I'm the only person, so it's not awkward for me because I don't mind talking, but I will keep talking so it's not a boring stream while you guys wait. This sword right here, if you guys didn't see the stream last week, this beautiful weapon right here, which also lights up with fire red runes. There we go. There we go. Is made by Project H2, which is Jack's company. Jack plays Sathreth. And he also has an axe that he made himself. So check out Project H2. One of the best places to find him is on Facebook. It's designed by Project H2. And that's all I have to kind of announce. If anybody else has anything that they want to ask or add in the chat, otherwise I'll just kind of sit quiet for a couple minutes as people
I do want to say something.
Oh, go ahead, Tony.
I want to look this shirt that I got. I want to thank my 6-year-old son, Luke, for buying me this awesome Father's Day shirt. It says, "Dad, you are as strong as He-Man, loyal as Battle Cat, smart as Man-at-Arms, and funny as Orko. You are master of the universe."
Oh, that's
Thank
cute.
you,
Love
Lukey.
it.
Thank you, Luke.
That's amazing.
So cute.
Yeah, and yeah, duh, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and all the people celebrating with fathers, and even people that maybe aren't with their father anymore. Wish everybody a very positive and happy Father's Day. And I just posted, by the way, so there was an answer from James, which was the interview that Tony and I did, where we talk about Nerdbauchery, talk about
Oh,
DMing
that was a wonderful
cosplay.
interview. He was so
Yeah.
professional. What I expected was there's going to be moments, whether it be like moments or he'd be shifting around looking for things. But man, the guy was it was like a television show interview. Like there was never a moment where he wasn't prepared, and very, very well done. Plus his voice was very soothing and relaxing. I didn't feel any anxiety or anything.
It was very, very entertaining to watch as well. I watched the whole thing. It was really good.
And it was also an infomercial for designed by Project H2. Yeah, so I just put the YouTube link to the interview, but that's it, James. Pumping you up, buddy. Remember us when you're famous, okay? So we're just waiting for Josh and Chris to come back. I see a half a Diora.
And I'm enjoying my Pop-Tart until they get back.
Well, actually,
I'm eating pizza snacks. I'll be right back.
yeah, Space, if you're ready. Oh, look at that little girl. Aw, cutie pie. Look at that.
Actually, it's a boy. It's my nephew, Jordan.
Hey, Matthew. Hey, gun buddy.
Sometimes
Love
little
the
boys are
hair.
so cute. They look like girls. It's so cute,
Yeah.
right?
You get inspiration for
getting his hair
cuteness.
Waters on the brain.
I get inspiration. Oh, you're the best.
Inspiration for cuteness.
Hey.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm joking. She's very cute, but no, you don't get inspiration.
I thought you.
I
Oh
don't
wow.
think I'm going to let him see me. I might scare him away.
Matthew.
You okay?
Matthew.
Hey.
Matthew. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Nice.
My mom came and got him.
How old is he?
He's how old is Jordan, Mom? 1. He'll be 1 next month.
Oh God, I remember when Luke was 1. Oh, it's so cute. You're still in the age of getting little treasures. You know what little treasures are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had
Yes,
your punami yet?
No, because I don't get to keep him a lot. So yay for that. I don't feel bad for his mom though. she might.
Well, ask your mom. I bet your mom knows what a punami is. A punami is what you call, instead of a tsunami, it's a punami, which is when a kid poos so much that there's so much poo you got to throw out their clothes because the poo is everywhere. Luke did that one time. He hadn't pooped. I was getting worried. He hadn't pooped in like 5 days, and I was starting to freak out, right? And he was like about that age.
Tony, we're now down to 5 viewers, by the way.
Yeah, Tony, I think I'm going to figure out why you become obsessed with poo.
I'm not obsessed with poo. I was telling a Father's Day story. All right, fine. I won't tell my Father's Day.
Like your PTSD
love my son.
Changing diapers.
He's got poo TSD.
I wish I could. I would do it all over again. I loved having.
We call it a poo hand grenade.
A poo hand
It
grenade.
looks like someone got a hand grenade, put it in the nappy or a diaper, as you would call it, and it exploded all up the back.
Yeah,
Horrible stuff.
Not everybody enjoys. Like some people don't enjoy having kids, but I wanted to be a dad. I really did. So I like it. I can't. At all the things you can do, so many things in life are overrated. Like almost everything. Like when you're young, like, oh, I can't wait to go to the club. It's going to be so cool. And you get to the club, it's just a place where you pay for overpriced drinks and loud music. You could have done it at home, saved yourself $50. But everything is, and it has diminished, everything also has diminishing returns. If you buy a car, that car doesn't seem as awesome 3 years from now. But when it comes to kids, there's no diminishing returns. In fact,
we're the ones that diminish as parents.
Yeah, they get more awesome. In fact, your kids, unless they, I don't know, I mean, I can't imagine they wouldn't, but kids get more awesome as they get older. You just love them more. So being a dad and a parent is probably one of the best things you can do in life. You know, if you die and on your tombstone it says he was a good man and a good father, man, you're a successful human. You've made it, man. If people say those two things about you, you're a good human, honest and true, and not a snake that betrayed people, and your kids loved you, well, then you've lived a very clean, good life.
So Tony, I think we can probably do that scene. We're waiting for Chris and
Yeah,
Josh.
let's go ahead and start it
And
now
that
because
scene is Dior night anyway. So
yeah.
yeah,
So
Josh is just hidden. He's always like in stealth mode.
so you wake up the next morning and you said you invited you wanted to talk to Diora. So you go to her in
Yes.
front of your hut.
Yeah, so I wait for her to arrive, and basically, I got up early. He's used to hangovers, and what? I
Oh,
don't know.
that's the
That's
wrong
the
picture.
oh,
God,
spoiler alert!
God damn
So,
it! My fat
We
thumbs.
saw nothing.
My fat thumbs.
there we go. All right. So I'm standing outside, and I have something about forearm sized wrapped up in a cloth, and I'm standing outside your hut when you walk out.
Oh, Warwick, good morning.
Morning.
Can I help you?
Well, if you have some headache remedies that I haven't heard of, aside from that, I have something for you.
Okay. You want to come inside?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just step back in, and if Dimitri is still meditating, I will tell him to leave.
Oh no, I left like 8, I got up at 8 a.m. and went and did different
Okay.
things around the campsite, the village.
Oh, what can I do for you?
So, Lady Death, as I told you, all those jigsaw puzzle pieces of all the runes, they came together recently. So I was able to make this rune sword and this necklace that the stream can't see right now because I haven't made it yet. But I've also learned Hill Giant and blacksmithing. And so got up early. The tribe's people were generous enough to get me started. I was able to smelt and melt down my old longsword. And I have this for you. And I open it up and I present it to you. You want to show the stream?
It's a dagger with the raven's hook on it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Now it's on stream.
Ooh.
So in fact, there's two of those. And I say, someday you plan on returning to Ravenloft, correct? Make things right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one to promote matricide, but if you do need to end your mother, I think this would be a perfect prize to bury into her breast. And in the meantime, that raven on the head of those daggers, they're to remind you that you're not cursed, but you are strong. You are empowered. You know, I was thinking more after all this happened. You said you're 100 years old, right?
Yes.
Well, looking at you, seeing how healthy you are, it's fair enough to assess you'll make it to 300, maybe 400 years old.
Oh, you think so little. No, I live longer than that.
Well, so to my point. So you probably feel like after decades and decades of the same, of fighting with this curse, although credit to you and your master for teaching you how to, for the most part, suppress the urge to drink blood when you don't want to. But you have an ending ahead of you, an ending that you're going to create. You're the master of your destiny, Diora. If there's anyone that can do that, it's you.
I don't know what to say. I'm not really good with words or this kind of stuff. So
But it makes sense to you, right?
yeah, it does. I Can I tell you something?
Of course.
Do you remember when you asked me after you had died? You were talking about you seeing your son,
Yes.
and after you guys subdued me, I also had a dream, and in that dream, I felt so alone and powerless, and I saw my mother. And every time I see my mother, I that loneliness is just reinforced, if that makes sense. And she's the one that compels me, even from the prison that she's in, to hurt the people that I care about the most. So, um, sorry,
How did you overcome it? I mean, you came out of that haze much better.
well, that's because something unexpected happened. You appeared in my dream, and that's never happened before. Usually, I just wake up covered and soaked in blood, and Dimitri and I are leaving the scene of the crime. And I feel no remorse, no empathy for what I've done, nothing. But then you told me how much you knew that I could beat this, how much you knew that I could overcome the things that the hold that she had over me. And it made me feel braver, and it made me fight, and it helped me overcome what usually turns out to be so disastrous.
Hmm. You know, the seer back at my village, she was a wise woman, and she talked about these psychic links, not the intense trained or otherworldly kind of psychic connections, but sometimes people just have these connections. And it seems to me like I said to you in your dream, more or less what I said to you just now. Like maybe you feel already what I'm trying to convey to you.
Um, I you know, I've never had to do this before. Oh, and I'm kind of nervous, so I apologize. I really, I really, I really like you, Boric, and maybe in a different time, you know, this could work, but I don't think it will. Not yet, or not for some time, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm. It seems like perhaps Volric the Grey had a chance with you for about this long. Well, there are many suitors that can come your way. Some that will be deserving of you, some that will not. But know that whatever I can be to you, I am honored. I could not assume that a vampire who will be here hundreds of years after I'm gone would have interests. So know that I'm just here to give all that I have to you. As the others, we're all family. But you can always count on me. I believe on you. And yes, of course, you are like a beautiful storm to watch you fight. side by side is thrilling. To watch us tear apart our enemies, dominate them, sometimes not do as well. And unless we're in the fight, right?
Yeah.
You're fearless. And it's beautiful. You have a soul about you. You have a real soul.
Um, I think it's no. Me and Dimitri have talked it out, and it's it's just not ideal for me to get close to any of you, and I know it's gonna happen. I mean, I know it's gonna happen because you guys are the family that I wish that I had when I was younger, and I just don't want anything to happen to you guys, whether it be by my hands or by anything else on this island.
Well, given your history, I understand where you're coming from, and I can understand the trepidation and the fear that you would have. But, lady, I'll tell you, a long time ago, aside from the kind of supernatural failures that you can't resist of some terrible monsters and things, have no fear in life because we all live, we all die. It's what we do in the middle. Don't be afraid. If you want to be close to me, any of us, don't be afraid, Diora. And I'm not going to assume myself as a suitor to you because, again, others may be more worthy. But if you do see someone you like, do not be afraid, especially with this group. We are a family. We are powerful. And we will go to Ravenloft and we will bury that dagger in your mother's breast if that's what must be done.
Yeah, that's the only way she'll stop, is if she's dead. So
I'll put that on our list. In the meantime, we have adventure together, right?
yeah.
Don't be
Thank
afraid.
you for this. Um, I'm gonna try not to be. Uh, thank you for this.
Of course. And by the way, those are handy throwing daggers, so if you ever need to stay out of arm's reach, it's not just a trinket. That's why there's two.
It's good to know. I can't wait to use it.
Got them on Etsy.
What on earth is that?
That was a breaking the fourth wall there. That's it.
I'll hold it up again if you guys can. I think my light might be too bright. It's reflecting off of it. Let me see if I can turn the light down.
Yeah, we can see it.
So you can see it? Okay.
Yeah. That's a cool blade.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I think
Very nice.
I think we're done, Dior.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we go back. We are ready. Tony, were you planning us heading over to the ship to talk to Aize? Oh, sorry, not Aize, but Arciello?
Is that what you want to do that?
Well, what did you have planned for us? Or am I missing something, I guess, is my question. Was there something that I missed a cue for? Because I was asleep for about 20 minutes.
No, basically I can't, unless there's something else you want to do in the village. You've had the party, it's morning time, the weather is 76 degrees. It's a little bit warmer than normal, 24 degrees Celsius. A gentle breeze, again, having little or no game effect. It's about 4 miles per hour, the wind, or 6 kilometers per hour for our Aussie player there. So yeah, unless there's something you want to do, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I think we should go to. My intention was to go to the ship. Aize actually was proactive in this discussion, but I was going to go check on them to see where they were. with food if they were able to connect and get the wood they needed for their mast, etc. So I would then say perhaps that the whole group should head over to the boat with me.
Yeah, I will follow Ulrich out, check to see if Ren and Bert are okay and how Sephiroth is doing before we go.
My head. Bloody hell.
Quite a party, Sephiroth. Good
Feel like
man.
I've been drinking a bucket of sand in my mouth. Oh. Yeah, you guys go ahead unless you want to wait. I need to.
Oh, we need to switch cams, by the way, Tony.
I got you. I already hit the button.
I might. I think I'm just gonna go jump in the river for a bit. Yeah. And then I need to eat.
Jump in, jump out, jam some food in your mouth. Sometimes there's a price to pay for partying. We're headed to the ship.
Right there, strips off, purely naked, walks through the village naked, goes straight to the river and just plummets in.
Okay.
Rin is like
And
waiting.
then a crocodile joins him.
I think I'd scare the crocodiles off my birthday suit.
Rin is like about to emerge from the hut, and then Sephiroth just passes by. She just turns around and goes back to bed.
I follow her back into the. I didn't think I need to see that either.
It's too early. It's too early.
Too early for baby's arms holding apples.
Oh my god.
Jesus, that water must have been cold.
Yeah. So yes, he'll go wash himself up in the cold water and try and get some leftover spit, eat some food, get some pork in him. Got any eggs? Got any eggs? I could go some eggs.
Are the villagers feeding us again?
I would say at this point, you've had a lot of the villagers' food. Yeah, so they're going to feed you while you're there. Anytime we'll say that you're at your home base, you don't need to forage for food or water. So they got plenty. Obviously, they don't have like the big feast they had last night, but they got some eggs for you, some general basic protein stuff.
Tony, I have a question. Are they eating human meat? Because this is the cannibal camp, right?
They only eat their enemies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they did kill that guy before we left.
Yeah, he was an enemy.
All right.
Once
So
again, when
they
in Rome,
only they have other forms of meat. The meat you ate last night was not human meat.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Just we drank human spit. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's vegan because there's consent.
Consent. Right. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Why?
So, yeah.
Okay, so if we can fast track, I don't want to again break the fantasy of our game, but to make sure that next bits can be completed. So if everyone can, we'll take our showers, we'll eat our eggs, we'll do the things we need to do, and then we'll head out towards the boat together. Is that cool with the group?
Yep.
Okay. So Tony, we're on our way.
All right, so you're on your way to Captain Avilio Asquales. That is where you are heading out here. Hold on one second. So as y'all head out to travel, again, it's a nice 76 degree. It's a nice warm day, a little bit of breeze, and y'all have about 7 or 8 hour journey to get to the coast. You really couldn't see. I mean, it takes a few hours to get there. Maybe not 7 or 8, but a few hours to get there. Because remember, when you first arrived at the island, you're using Bert to eventually see the village off in the distance. So it takes a little while. But you guys are on your way there. And everybody roll me right now a perception.
That doesn't sound scary.
Am I do I need to do a con save to see if my hangover is affecting this at all?
Nah, you're good to go. We'll say we'll say that you're good. All right. What did everybody get?
16.
We got some 16s and a 22, a 19.
A 19.
And then Eric, I want you to roll your stealth.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have advantage now.
So y'all are moving slower.
You have advantage. Roll again.
Oh yeah.
Guys are
11. Oh, 21.
all right. So
21.
you're moving stealthily. What you hear though, the only person that actually hears it is Rin. You hear like it's like a crashing sound, like coming, like you hear like a cracking of the trees, and then all of a sudden, a boulder comes crashing through the trees, and it actually hits the tree, and it cracks the tree, and it falls over. And I need Rin and who's there and Sethreth to give me a dex. To dodge this tree, though, it's going to require a high dex roll.
So it's a save and throw, correct? Because
Yeah.
usually it's like, yeah. Because the reason I ask is because Sethreth gets, I believe, advantage.
Yeah,
because it's that danger sense.
It's still going to be a 25 to beat this, though. Very hard DC to avoid this
my
falling log. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's a save and throw. Dex save and throw.
Yep, so 25 dex, and you'll avoid this falling thing.
That is high.
Yeah, it is. Y'all getting high level.
I don't even think it's possible, actually.
Actually, it is, because I'm looking at the DM's thing right here. There's actually a higher one, which is actually a DC of 30, which is nearly
For
impossible.
us to be able to get, because we can't have more than +5.
No, I have a +6 for Dex, so I will be able to do that.
That's insane.
Well, I guess then some people just won't be able to avoid it.
Get some help for my...
So, did anybody roll a 25 or above?
We all have to roll?
No, Bryn or Sethreth?
Oh, okay.
No, I rolled it.
All right. So what happens? You see that as the tree falls on pinning like Rin and Sethreth under this tree. They are not incapacitated, okay, but they are restrained under this heavy ass tree. Each one of them takes just because although they couldn't dodge it, they were able to brace themselves. So they only take 2 bludgeoning damage from the fall of the tree. Very, very light damage. And as that's happening, this comes through the trees, be like, me, and you hear it goes, me got you good. Now, and
order attack.
You see a Cyclops come through the trees, ready with its club, and now and you see Bert is flying around her poor master as this log is on top of Sethreth and Rin, and they're incapacitated. And let's go ahead and start up here and and we'll go ahead right now. Give me one moment to get the cool music going, an epic battle, and then cameras and thing is ready, and here it is, and it's ready to go, and you guys are right there as it's bam. And who goes first?
Oh, maybe he's helping us build the mast.
Me get you good, you beginner. Me smash you. 4-3 on you, me smart.
And so now we start, and top of the initiative is actually Sethreth, but you are you are restrained. So I can tell you right now that you and Rin would need someone. This log is heavy. Someone to, at least one more to help you get that log off you with this, and then y'all could do a successful roll, and you could get it all off you. Hopefully, if you pass the roll.
So if I raged out and rolled really, really well, it still wouldn't be enough?
No, you're gonna need one. This thing is heavy. I mean, no matter how you could rage all you want. I mean, this is a log. I used to sell log homes, and I could tell you, a freaking log, in reality, if it falls on you, it would have killed you. A tree is heavy as hell. I mean, it is heavy, dude. Heavy. Unless you're bench pressing like 2,000 pounds. It's heavy. Easy peasy. It's heavy, man. All right, so Sethreth, what do you want to do? You're not, like I said, you are restrained, which means your speed is 0. You can't benefit from any benefit. Your attack rolls, all attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage.
Rini, you okay?
And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throw.
Rini, you okay?
Just can't move.
Yeah, I'm stuck under the foliage. Look, we need help. Someone help us lift this bloody thing.
All right. Next is Volric's turn.
Diora, help them with the log. Ah!
Okay.
I charge forward. You have a 14 strength. Go.
You charge forward?
Okay. Yeah. So, how far away am I from? I can see myself on the map, but I don't know the exact.
Let me give you a better camera angle. Help you out. Give you a bump.
Just let me know how many feet I am.
You are. Pen together here too, and a special laser pen. Yeah. So you're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35 feet, about 35 feet away.
35 feet. That's 5 more than. Okay. All right. All right. In that case, I start running towards them. And as I do, I pull out my hand axe.
All right.
I toss it at him.
All right. Cool. How close do you want to use your
bonus action? As I'm throwing it, as a bonus action, I grow to 9 feet tall.
All right. Do you want to use your full movement rate of 30 feet?
Yeah. Go to moving through.
All right. So you'd be right at the log with everybody right here. And let me get your big mini out. Big Volric. That is a cool mini. That is a cool mini. I put it next to the dinosaur. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty impressive, right? Okay, so here we go.
Throw it out. Throw in.
So, all right. So the 19.
Pretty sure that's gonna hit.
So he takes 5 points because of my giant's might, because I'm big. 6 points from the axe, counting my strength bonus. And I'm going to, at the same time, just as it hits him, these runes on my sword glow, and then the same glow appears over the hand axe. And he takes an additional 2d6 of fire damage.
Woo!
Because we use the fire rune. So he takes...
Well, this is a beefy Cyclops, but you're hurting.
Takes another 7 points.
Damn.
And he has to make a strength saving throw of... I think it's my con. So it'd be a 13. He's a 13 or more.
We got it.
Okay, so what happened was the fire, these fire chains kind of form around him. So he still gets burned, but he's able to tear out of them.
My you burn, skin, old gray beard, you die.
I answer him in giant because I can speak giant now.
Oh, cool.
Come at me, show what you've got.
I will claw.
All right, and that's my turn.
Me kill you. All right, so now,
Eric, your sword looks badass lit up, brother. I'm saying
Yeah.
that a little bit
yeah,
biased.
who made that cool sword?
But it looks
Designed
awesome.
by Project H2.
Yeah, because I got to get me an axe made by them eventually. That cool company. All right,
Very cool.
so Cyclops is attacking. It's gonna go ahead, and it's standing. You know, it came up and it gonna go for.
Remember, he said he's going to kill me. I just challenged him.
Well, it's
How about intimidation or persuasion or deception or something?
I'll tell you what.
if you try a performance and you get an 18 or above, you'll be able to intimidate would just make him not want to attack you, I would think.
Easy peasy. Are you ready?
Yep, give me that 18 or above. And he'll go after Volric for this round.
How about a 4?
No, that does not do it. So he's going to take, I'll be fair, he's going to swipe one at Rin and one at Sethreth. So let's see what happens. Unless I decide to be a jerk and just kill somebody. All right, so 28, I imagine, hits Rin.
She has a 29 armor class, actually.
Does she?
No.
Wow, it's 5th edition. It's 5th edition, so I mean,
hang on. Aren't we undercover?
No. You wish you Sethreth. Jack is a great guy. He's really reaching for straws.
Yeah. Clutching.
Trying to keep me alive.
he's trying. So your damage I do on this is a 3d8 plus 6. So let's roll that. 1, 2, 3 plus 6.
Oh, not bad. 12.
12 plus 6, 8. So 18 damage comes off the great club attack.
So as he hit, just as he's hitting her,
Okay.
the cloud rune on my necklace, I'm looking intensely at this action. It glows, and a
Yeah.
little portal, the same color as my rune, appears, and he goes to hit her, and instead, bam! It bashes me in the chest, and I take all the damage.
Oh, that is cool. Is there like an effect, like a magical effect?
Yeah. It's this is my cloud rune. I just used both of my runes. I can use once per.
That is cool.
So
No, I was saying like
yeah.
a visual, like maybe blue sparks.
No,
or
visually
something.
yes, but I'm just also saying I basically just used all my rune powers just now.
All right, so
I take the damage and she takes none of it.
He gets confused. Me go to hit small elf, but now hit old thing. What happened? Strange.
You want to hit her? You got to hit me.
So
That's how it works.
he's gonna try to hit her again. Then I'm gonna be a jerk. Sorry, Rin.
That's so funny. I imagine now that as soon as you said that, just.
But that misses, Rin. That misses.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
So the second. Oh no, that's right. She's incapacitated. I have advantage.
Ow.
That's right. Or restrained, I should say. She's restrained, so I have advantage. Do 17 hit you, Rin?
Yeah. Should. Yeah.
All right, so 3d8 plus 6. We'll do it again. Let's just do 1.
Your armor class is not better than 17?
I thought
No.
it was too. I thought for some reason it was.
Unless we didn't update it, it's 15.
Yeah, she wears studded leather.
Okay.
All right, so we got another 12 again, plus 6, so that's another 18 damage. Does your cloud rune work?
I can only use it one time, so that's it.
Okay, so
I would have been completely out, so.
So 18 damage comes off Rin as this club comes down. Rin, you see it coming. You try to like shift yourself out of the way, but the log has pinned you. So even though you're super dexterous, you're not able to take the, use that to your advantage. And it comes down and smashes you on the side quarter of your clavicle bone. Boom! Just hitting you with a powerful hit.
Hit her! Get me out of here! I'm gonna smash this stupid
Me
thing!
strong, me smart, me leg trap. Aha!
You did!
Me kill you next, half orc, tiny thing. Me
Let
big,
me up then.
me big.
And now it's Diora's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help Sephrith and Rin up, get the log off of them.
Okay.
So,
All right. Because you're helping, one person will just have one person roll, but that person gets the help, which means they roll with advantage. Because I don't have all 3 people roll. So whoever you want to choose to roll,
I'm going to be raging anyway, so we get advantage on strength checks.
Oh, well then, kind of a wash on you then anyway. So
I think the main thing was mechanically you would need another person to help. So
yes, that's exactly Eric. Yes, mechanically you just need another person. I'm not going to have all 3 people roll. You'll be here all night. So just one person roll. beat a 17, and you're up.
Yep. And it would be a strength roll.
Strength or acrobatics, whatever you want to do. Whoever decides to do.
Athletics.
Athletics, 100%. It's a lifting.
You get
Athletic.
advantage. Yeah, go for it.
Advantage,
Yeah,
and
and-
I'm raging, so it's plus
Yep.
2.
So go for it.
So
All
I got
right.
21.
All right. So the log. Sethreth, describe how you push this.
I literally bench press the bitch. And then get up and throw the thing at him. With the
Oh,
blade.
okay.
Throw it
Oh.
at him.
Can
I
I
don't-
piggyback off of that?
I don't know if you
I
can
mean,
pick it up.
Oh man, that would have been awesome. Though.
Yeah,
I
you
was gonna
can't. You
say-
can't pick up the 2,000 or 3,000 pound log, but Sethreth is able to roll it off him.
Okay. And I
I wanted
quickly
to,
grab Rin and pull her back behind me, and then I stand up and draw the axe. Come on!
There would be
And-
another roll required for Rin, so you'd have to wait till next round, I would think, to grab Rin. Your action for this time is pushing off the log.
Rin's now free, right?
Yeah, Rin is free though. Rin is free though. The log is
Then I'll
off Rin.
yell-
But if you
I'll
want to
just
pull
yell,
her
"Rin."
behind you, be something.
I'll go, Rin, get behind me.
Okay. So on her turn, if she wants to go behind you, she can. So the log is off. It's not actually you're not moving anywhere. You're able when you get up, you'll be able to stand up as the log is now off you because it's not really your turn at this moment. It was Diora's turn. So you've got the log by helping them, Diora, with your turn, your action. That was able to help him. All y'all pushed your strength and together and were able to get the log off Rin and Sethreth. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Diora?
Yeah. Can I move up behind him? Can I try to get behind him?
Behind the
Behind the
Cyclops?
ogre, the Cyclops. Yes.
And cool Cyclops, right? Y'all never fought that yet.
Yeah.
Let's see how far you are. 1, 2.
Watch the Cyclops just be a minion for the big.
I'd say you
beast
could get
coming
on.
at us.
You could get on the side of him, but not behind him yet. But you could get on the side.
With 40 movement.
Oh, with 40, then yes. Sorry, I
Okay.
keep thinking you have 30. I was so used to everybody having 30. I forget you got that extra 10. So
Yeah. So
you're behind him then now.
And I don't think I can do anything for my
No,
bonus
no.
action. So
Yeah, you already used your action for the help action. All right. So next then it is Rin's turn.
As a reminder, Erica, you can also use your action to disengage. So when you move back, you can move back and not get hit, or you can just fire point blank, with your bow. But if you move, it will get an attack on you. Just giving you the rules options.
Got the
If
point blank shot feat.
Yeah,
So
if
she
I
has sharpshooter now, which means she does not have disadvantage in at that range.
if I didn't just get clobbered, I'd stay, but I think I'm gonna disengage for now, just so behind far behind Sethrith, so I also
You can
have
move-
range.
You can move 35, so
All right. So
actually, is it 5 or 10 to stand up? What is it to stand up?
let's.
Who remembers?
I think it's half your movement to stand up. Half your movement.
Is that what? Okay, so you can still move. Well, I mean, around, so you still move 20 because you have wood elf speed. So you can still move back 20 feet if you want, Erica.
How much is a square again?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Move back 10-ish. Based off what I see on camera.
All right. So you'll disengage and you'll move back to
Would
right about where Volric is.
would I be able to get on one of those rocks?
No,
If I,
not with 10 feet. No.
can I get next to it so I could plan for it next?
How much movement? If you only had 10 feet left, and the best you can do is get kind of like right next to Volric.
She can go 20 feet if she wanted to.
Then yeah, she can get next to the rock.
Yeah, I'll just plan for the next turn.
She'll be underneath the. Darn it, Volric! Stop falling over.
I'm sorry.
You were drinking too much last night. Jesus Christ.
Still hungover. Sorry.
Yeah, your mini is just. Oh my God, dude. Can't make the damn thing stand. Come on, Hero Forge. All right. All right, so we got you up. All right, so there you go. Rin, you were over there. Sorry taking so much time at turn. Those things kept falling over. Now it is a Yize's turn. Unless there's something else, Rin, you want to do, but I don't think so.
I don't think. Oh wait, I still have a bonus action. So I'm gonna go send Bert to see.
Oh,
what
that's right, Bert. That's right.
Go, Bert.
Watch him crit. Bert's
Get
gonna
those
crit.
eyes.
Bert,
Go for
Bert,
the eyes.
Bert,
Yeah, go for
I
the
love
one
how he's-
eye.
Bert.
Oh, take crit! Son of a bitch!
Oh!
Son of a, I swear, man.
Bert,
That is
Roll
crazy.
the +3.
I called it. I said Bert's gonna crit.
Man, that's bad.
Bert just rolled natural.
everybody on this stream, the pet falcon just got a 20, and it's not its first.
I know.
Right.
All right, so
This is the true warrior in our group right there.
He was
I know.
Strong and he plays strong.
He saw Rin fall and get hurt, and he's just so upset.
Bert didn't come to play games.
I wish there was a way to get him on the attack when he leaves, but he has that darn feat that Eric's saying somehow that whenever he comes in for some special swoop
Bye-bye.
attack, yeah, I
Oh,
can't
flyby
even.
attack,
I
huh?
can't even. It's like this permanent. The only way I can get rid of him is I have to attack and kill him.
He's
So you
gonna
have
be
two-
permanently between attacks, resting where you have him. So theoretically,
So you'd have him in the air, Erica, for sure.
Yeah.
Like he would hover. But I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Oh, yeah,
you,
that's what-
you have two options, Tony. One is you can have them wait, and as a saved action, when they get attacked, they can attack back. Or if you have something ranged, that would be your two options, basically.
Yeah.
But you usually get distracted by the rest of us, which is perfect.
Well, that's kind of the point, I guess, of Bert too, is a distraction a little bit. All right, so it's a Yize's turn then, because Bert does 10 damage as he comes by all pissed off, like Rin said, about what happened to his master.
Killer.
All right, Mr. Yize, what would you like to do, sir?
I will chuck a dagger at the Cyclops.
Chuck a dagger. Do it! Come on! Come on! I'm here! Throw the dagger! I'm not tired.
Come on, you can do it.
That hits. The 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will step behind Sethrith.
All right, so you get off the rock and you step behind Sethra.
Place my hand on his back.
Ooh,
Ooh,
we got a spell coming.
ooh, tingle.
And I say, Dragon Himi.
I knew it.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Just say,
dragon breath.
fire.
Yeah.
And then I'll step
Ooh.
away. And I'm casting a dragon breath on Sethrith.
Ooh,
Dope.
that's cool.
Can
All
I
right.
use- Is that a free action to use?
It is a bonus action for you to use it.
Ah,
Here, I'll post it in VTT for you so you can see.
Thank you.
Your turn.
And thank
Your
you
turn
for this
came and went, but Seth Wrath. But now, yeah, you can attack and then also breathe fire.
Sweet.
That is dope.
It is dope.
All right. So that's a Yize's turn. Unless there's anything you want to do else you want to do, EJ?
Do I have any movement remaining?
I'd say it took like 3 to get off the rock, so I'd say no. Because you're at a higher level.
Okay.
But you got your fire breath, you did some damage. Now it's Dimitri's turn.
How far away is the Cyclops from me? How many
How-
feet
From who?
from Dimitri?
Looks like it's about 30.
Let's take a look where he is. What the heck? There we go. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, about 25, 30 feet.
Perfect. All right. Dimitri is going to run up to him, and I guess suppose to get next to him within 5 feet.
All right, so you want to get the Sethreth?
No, I'm running up to the Cyclops.
Ah, okay, the Cyclops. Yeah, you could still, yeah, you can make it. Okay, so you get in front of Volric there, and you're right in front of the Cyclops. All right, what do you want to do, buddy?
I cast Booming Blade, which pretty much puts a kind of a ring around him, like a shield around him. So if he moves willingly, then he will take extra damage. And with that, let me go ahead and roll.
Nice.
let's see here, Booming Blade and Thunder Gauntlets. Okay, so I hit him with my Thunder Gauntlets and just, which crashed, like you can hear a crack of thunder for 22.
Well, that hits. And what's this? What is it for the save on? I see it's a DC 14. What the hell is it? Is it
DC 14.
Wisdom? Is it wisdom? I think it's wisdom.
It is, I believe it's
I think it's Dex. Is it Dex? I think it's Dex.
Dex. Okay, I thought it was wisdom for some reason. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's Dex. Sorry.
Doesn't say on there.
Definitely failed if it's Dex.
Booming Blade is a cantrip. You don't get a save. You
Says,
just have to hit the target.
it's weird. It says spell save DC.
It
Anyway,
just automatically sometimes it's that.
That's strange.
that's why I thought it was strange too, is it didn't have like something to save on. All right, so Thunder God. All right, so I take 11 points of damage from the Thunder Gauntlets.
Yeah, well
From the
done.
Thunder Gauntlets, and you take from the Booming Blade, I believe it was 4 points of damage, and that's thunder damage.
Wow.
So now you are you become sheathed in a booming energy until the start of your next turn, and if you willingly move 5 feet or more, you will take. Well, it doesn't know this, but if it moves, it'll take more damage, thunder damage.
Wow. Well done. Good work, man.
And I say,
All right.
we're going to make quick work of you, tree hugger.
I don't think I take damage this round. I think it's next round if I move, right?
But you take damage. You take damage if you move. You take more damage.
Oh, okay, because it says it's like you branch an attack roll on a hit, the target suffers the attack weapon's normal effects.
On a hit. So he just did a hit.
And then-
That's why it's triggered it.
It basically is a potential double hit, is what it is.
Yeah.
So I just thought it just reads weird. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Doesn't matter. All right, so next is top of the round, back to Sethreth. All right, so Sethreth, you're gonna stay. Obviously, you're gonna get up. So standing up.
Oh, I didn't get to get up that last turn, did I? Okay.
No, because
So I
it
get
wasn't
up.
wasn't your turn. So you use your half your
Well, that-
movement to get up.
That's my move, half a movement, and I'm not moving anyway, so that's fine.
Yep.
And I rage.
Roar!
But I raged when we were lifting.
You raged when you lifted. So I don't.
You have to rage again
Yeah,
because
you didn't get
take
attacked,
damage.
and you didn't do an
wasn't-
attack.
Righto. So rage and attack, of course, reckless. Let's do that part first.
Reckless attack.
Yeah.
Cut him down.
Oh my God! What a crit!
You're making him a widow.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Seth
my
with his
damage.
Seth with his
damage.
piss that log
Yes.
got thrown on him. He's like, oh hell no! I know you didn't throw that shit at me.
I wish the viewers
29.
could see this damage. It's
29.
14 plus 13.
Woo! Minus
Plus
29.
two.
Describe your attack here, because that was a cool attack. Describe your crit attack.
Just before I do, Easy, I'm going to breathe fire on it now as well. Easy, would you do me the pleasure of rolling the damage for that, since it's your spell?
Now, how far does that fire reach? Because remember,
15 feet.
you've got the Tiora is behind, so be careful.
I'm shooting up at its face.
I guess that could work, since technically it is.
Cheeky, isn't it?
I feel like that kind of is exploiting the rules a bit,
Holy shit.
slightly. So I don't know if we should do that.
10 points of fire damage.
So
And you got DC 15 dexterity save, and you get only half damage.
looking at the map, Tony, I'm quite confident that he can angle it so he's not going to hit Dior anyway. It's only like 10-foot range, right? Easy, 10 or 15 feet.
15 feet.
15 feet.
How wide is it? It's like 10 feet wide at the end.
It's 10 feet at the
Yeah, easy. Easy.
I have the template right here to just
Yeah,
put it down.
I'll lay it out.
15-foot cone.
But it's okay. It's only 2 points of damage. So
10.
10.
Oh, 10. Okay.
But you have to roll the dex saving
Dex
throw
save.
15, and then you take half.
All right. Well, then just have Diora roll then. Diora, roll a dex saving throw and see if you take half damage then.
You said 15?
Yeah.
All right, we both
No.
failed, but it's worth it because you did 10 points of damage to both of them. But you hurt that thing with the fire breath. That's why I have this thing, so I exactly know how far its fire breath and all sorts of stuff reaches. Thank you to our supporters for paying for this. All right, so 10 points of damage comes off the. This thing is hurting, but it's still up. It was a beefy one, so it's still up.
So I pushed the tree off, leaped up, and raged. And as I'm doing that, Easy touches me, and I guess I get a bit of a red glow happening, and I don't really know what's going on. And I'm just like aiming for that tree trunk thigh, smash into the thigh, and then I open up right in its face and blow fire in its face. Take that.
You see, like, he had a little bit of a beard, and his eyebrows and his beard are now gone. Ah! My face! You dumb half-orc, you ugly stupid! I crush you and friends and make stew! And now it is Volric's turn.
That's 39 hit points. Take that, you scumbag.
That is some damage.
That hurt.
So I move me to the side of Dimitri, to Dimitri's right. I move in melee range, and I will turn and use a bonus action, and I had to cast Healing Word on my buddy Rin. I almost felt like this fatherly protection.
How far do you have to be from Rin to cast Healing Word?
60 feet.
Oh, you got it. You're fine.
Just a reminder, Tony, he has disadvantage on his attack rolls against targets other than Dimitri until my next turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure it's Dimitri then. All right, so.
That's a great move, though.
That's what happens.
I'm not sure if he'll know. I'm not sure if he'll know, but that's what I got.
See how you shouldn't have opened your mouth there. So now it's Ulrich. What do you want to do?
So it's a Healing Word's a D4 plus 2. It's not a lot, but it's still hit points. So add 2 to this roll to D4. Here we go. I said, here we go.
Come on, 4. Oh,
The first one. It's the first one.
Oh yeah, well that's cool. You rolled
3
4.
plus
so
2. So 5.
All right.
So ignore the second one because I only rolled 1 dice. 3 plus 2. So 5 points for Rin, and then I say to the hill giant, I say,
Cyclops.
I say in giant, which I assume he knows. I say,
Why not?
I say, one eye and no brain. You've made a fatal mistake.
You
And I
make
say-
fun of me. You eye racist.
I say, fear. And in fact, it's a dissonant whisper. It's not a fear spell. But as you know how that spell works, he's going to have to make a saving throw, wisdom saving throw. I have only a 12, but he needs to beat a 12. Otherwise, he takes full damage and he has to use his reaction to run away, which is going to give a bunch of people free attacks, and also that booming blade will go off. So first, if he doesn't make a saving throw, he takes 12. If he does, he takes 6.
And you're not
Make your,
looking at the monster chart again, are you?
Make your wisdom saving throw.
Mr. Eric, you're not looking at the monster chart again, are you?
Well, no, but I know they have shit wisdom because he's a freaking Cyclops.
You're right. I knew that was
it. Missed
No!
it. All right, so he takes 12, and then he takes a step, and Diora and Sathreth and me and Dimitri all get a free attack. And
I think he's gonna
the
go
booming blade goes
down.
off. And the booming blade goes off. So everybody roll. Let's have a party.
Oh no.
Hey, let's butchering.
Party!
Party time's over. Mine's advantage.
But y'all are missing.
I won't.
Jack missed.
Yeah.
Dimitri missed.
Go. Where it is. Coming. Also, roll the booming blade damage, Dimitri, because that's automatic.
That was wild. That was smart. I like that.
That worked well. That worked well.
Isn't it flanked with?
There's no flanking.
Yeah.
We do simultaneous attack thing, right? I'm trying to get this to work here. Try it again.
Stop putting your. Don't put your hack in. No hacking.
Unless he's moved, he won't take the broken blade damage.
Dude, yes. If you're not listening, he has to do a full movement.
Yeah, it forces him to move.
Right
yeah.
now.
I got it. Yeah, then he took 7 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, because it forces him to move.
I rolled a 21, so I do 14.
So close to a crit. Oh my god, it was so close to a crit. So close.
So this beautiful fire bite cuts into his back as he runs away from him, tears out, blood gushing.
Nice.
Like I said, you made a mistake.
What about Diora?
I got a 20.
Oh, Diora, right.
All right, so roll your damage.
7 points of damage.
I didn't even see you roll. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it was all the way up top. All right, -7. All right, so it's hurting. It looks like a chunks. It's not much left on this poor guy. It looks like. And now, he ran away.
Tony.
Yes.
Tony, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and chase him.
Oh.
I'll let him.
Oh, that's so mean, dude. That's just cruel. All right, so look at the poor guy. So he's basically running away. We'll say that he's running away on the screen. I'm not going to get moved.
Okay, so remember, Tony, it's only that one movement. He is not afraid of me. That's just a side effect of that spell. So
and he had to use...
He ran from me as a reaction, and now it's done. He's completely like he was.
All right.
I want to be clear on how that works.
So he's going to turn... That's how I thought it worked. It was only just that one round.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to turn around because it's now his turn.
Yep.
And
he has to attack me.
That's what I was going to say. No.
Exactly.
I was going to...
He should be farther off the screen than that because he moved at least 30.
He is going to try to grapple you, Ulrich, and try to
Let's
grab
do it.
you.
Oh, let's freaking party, dude! All right, I get advantage because I'm 9 feet tall now. So here we go.
You get it. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because you're so big.
Yes.
But he's so big too.
Be cool if you fail though. If you do fail, something cool is going to happen though. So I'm just letting you know if you pass. Well, it'll be cool for the stream too.
Your eyes are gonna pop out.
All right. So the Cyclops, you, and it picks Volric up, right?
Me.
Picks him up, and it has Volric. Now he gets multi-attack, so I guess this grapple counts. All right. So for his next attack, what he's gonna do is he's gonna take Volric, and he's gonna throw them into the Sethreth and Dimitri, who are right there in front, and possibly it might bowl over. I don't know. It might not hit a Yizate, but let's see. Definitely, it's going to hit you guys if he hits. So let's find out. He throws. Now we could do it. I guess we could do a dodge.
Or he's throwing.
We're going to do it to similar like throwing a rock because he has a ranged attack of a rock. So we'll just consider him like taking Volric and using him as a rock. The difference is Volric will take some slight, well, maybe not too slight, but some damage from being...
Volric is only 5 feet around, right?
Yeah, well, Volric is 9 feet tall, so he now takes up 2 spaces.
Yeah, and people do say that I rock, so...
All right, does an 18 hit both y'all?
It hits my AC.
How about...
Well, he's my AC.
You did reckless attack. You did reckless attack, remember?
I get advantage on deck saving throws, and this would be a deck saving throw for me to dodge it.
It's not a saving throw.
Are you supposed to make a deck save?
No, this is an attack. This is like...
Okay,
well, it hits me then.
All right, so that... And the damage on that is 4d10 plus 6 for damage.
but which would be less because he's not so, rocky?
It's not actually a rock.
Yeah.
So it's half it, maybe?
How about 1d4 plus 1?
I mean, it's not like a 2-ton. It's not like a 2-ton rock.
1d4 plus 1.
It's not a 2-ton rock.
I consider it's still, since I'm using it as the rock attack, it's only fair that it still gets the rock damage.
All right.
But it's not a rock. He's a lot less heavier for a start. The mass that's affecting.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll be fair. I'll just do 4d10, no plus 6.
This is more of a, what do you call it? An improvised weapon, I believe.
Yeah, we'll do 4d10, no +6. All right, so 27 points comes off half for you, but then 27 off Dimitri, and half of that 14 off
Sorry.
off Sethreth. So and for you, you'll just take a 1d10 because you were the. Well, no, you know what? That wouldn't be fair. You take 27 too, Vor. Yeah, you take your 20. Yeah.
Well, I take all of it.
Well, I would think it'd be.
So here's what I don't.
No. You're right. You're right. Since I used you as the rock, let's do half damage on Volric. 14 for Volric.
I was going to say, otherwise he just automatically does.
Yeah. I don't want to do because I just thought about it. Just hit me. That wouldn't be fair.
Okay, so
just
14.
trying to keep this cool but fair. All right. So this cool attack comes up. You see, picks up Volric and his body. Raw. Get out! Leave me alone! And he throws full 9-foot body, goes sailing, tumbling, smashes into Dimitri and Sethreth. Right as Sethreth had kind of just gotten up, bam! And, now you guys are laid back on the ground, kind of. You're once again on the ground. You have to get up. Don't worry, you'll be going before the Cyclops, so you'll be able to get up, so you're fine. All right, so you guys are on the ground. This is not your Volric. You are behind them because you bowled over. You just missed the Yize, but you are now bowled over, like kind of behind the Yize, like there on the ground.
So I roll the Yize's fate, and I roll over, and I'm battered, right? Because I also took that club attack earlier when I transferred to me. I look up and I say, "This is cool, isn't it?"
Rule of cool. Blame that merc.
Down at him, and I say, "Oh yes, he's got us exactly where we want him."
Good old merc. Rule of cool. All right. So next is the Cyclops. That's all he really does. He stands there and now he's waiting. Thank God, right? Because he used one attack to grapple and then one attack to throw. So now it is Diora's turn.
Oh, that was wild. Okay, how far away is he now?
He is...
No more. He should be 30 feet away because he had to run a full movement.
Yeah, he had... I just didn't take him off the screen. But, so you're 30 feet away from him, but I did not take him off the screen. Let me see, I can change that. I don't know if I can... get him how far he'll be and still be on the screen. So let me make sure y'all can.
There you go. Perfect.
Can you still see him or?
Yes.
Yeah, I can still see him.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna use my comma and hopefully I hit.
Oh, I might also be able to give you another.
I don't think I hit. I got a 10.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, I will use a key point to do flurry of blows to make 2 unarmed strikes.
And don't forget, you got your other thing too.
My other thing. Okay, 19.
19 hits, and you ran up.
Okay.
You ran up to him to hit him. All right, so let me put you right over here. I'll put you right there.
So that's 9 damage, and my second one is going to be a bite attack. Oh shit!
Oh!
Did you crit?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Oh! The return of the good rolls by space. Rin had sucked up those rolls, but it looks like you're taking them back.
Feed.
So her bite is double damage, D4, 2d4.
And I'm going to spend another key point to do weaponized hunger, which deals another 1d4 extra necrotic damage.
All right, so it's 2d4 because you crit.
Yeah, and I gain those temporary hit points.
So right now we're sitting at 9, 15, plus another.
And then add another 4, so I get
19 damage.
You didn't use your gauntlets yet.
I did. I rolled it. I rolled on the first hit on the 19.
Well, oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. Well, no, what I mean is
the gauntlets extra. Yeah.
So it's remember you can add 1d4 to an attack 3 times for rest.
Oh, it was 3 times? Oh, you took only.
Is it
one.
3?
Okay.
Is it 3? Is it 3? Make sure you read it. I think it is 3. I think it is 3.
Whatever it is, yeah. Whatever it is, you haven't used any of them yet.
Yeah, so you got it if you want to use it.
So roll
Yeah,
2d4,
definitely.
'cause
You
So-
can't use all 3 in one
that's right,
turn,
you
though.
can't crit. That's right. Tony said you can't crit with this. Just roll a d4. So you don't get double damage with that, Tony said. But you guys, there you go.
Another 4.
Nice.
All right. All right, so
And you
another.
take 4 necrotic damage, and I get 4 temporary hit points.
Woo! So that's like, a lot of damage. Again, this thing is hurting. It is blood. You know, it's cut. There's gashes all over it. You bit into it. Your puncture marks. Anything else you want to do?
No, it's nothing else I can do right now.
Right. It's Rin's turn. And it looks at you as you seem to be gaining strength. You're evil creature. You monster. I kill you. All of you. Me smart. All right. So now it's Rin's turn.
All right.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead.
Oh,
Let me go ahead
Rin.
and roll. Let me go ahead and roll my dex thing for the binding arrow.
You got this, girl.
So,
Great.
Erica, if you haven't attacked it, remember you can choose to sharpshoot or not. And you just click a box and it applies everything. See, you see on your character sheet?
Yes.
It says, yeah, so if it's clicked, that means you have a -5 to hit, but you do +10 damage.
All right.
Wow.
Everyone cross fingers and toes. I'm gonna attempt this.
Yeah.
Here we
Got
go.
There we go. 14. What's your armor class?
14 does hit.
Yes.
All right. And for my bonus action, ensnaring.
So you're okay. So hold on 1 second, Erica. Your +10 damage is not there, because so for everyone, so Tony, if you don't know,
14 plus -3.
sharpshooter feat. So that's I don't know what that -3 is.
Yeah, it's showing up for Bert too. I don't know.
So it's combined, right? It's archery style and then sharpshooter, so it's a -3 total, right? 6, 3, 9.
It looks like it's doing it because it has the magic of 1.
2.
I could be
One
wrong.
magic.
No, that's her longbow. 3.
Eight
No,
plus
it's not in there because she got the 1d8 damage, the +3 from her dex, and +1 from her magic bow. So the +10 is not in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So she's still got a 14, right?
So it should be 22 then? Damage?
Yes, it should be 22 damage.
Is it automatically a 10 for damage?
So,
or just-
yeah,
just-
so I was going to explain to you, Tony, because this is
Because I
going to
took
happen a
a
lot.
Yeah, because I took a -5 to hit.
Yeah. So when you have sharpshooter, there's other things you can do with it, but the main thing is when you attack with a ranged attack, you can take a -5 to hit, and if you hit, you get +10 damage, which is like I think a great weapon master feat or something.
Yeah, that is
Anyway,
it. Yeah, that's a fair thing because it's like the old precise
like a
shot.
shot.
And remember,
Exactly,
in old school D&D, precise
Yes.
shot, you take the disadvantage, but if you get it, you do more damage. Okay,
So
that's cool.
22, and then Erica, you can either do the binding strike or you can use Bert. You still alive after 22, by the way?
But he took 10 more. Well, barely. Go ahead and attack with Bert. See what happens.
All right. You know
Doesn't
what?
look like it's taken the -5 off of her
Let's
attack
see
roll.
what
though.
Bert.
It
Let's see
did
what
because
Bert-
she rolled. It looks like she rolled originally a 20. And it took it off.
Really?
2 minus
Yeah,
plus
because it's like a
minus
modifier box thingy when I clicked with it. Anyways, to Bert.
Well, let's
Oh,
roll with it. We'll figure out if
Okay,
it's working
no,
later.
actually, okay, no, so it's important.
Or,
So
okay.
Erica rolled a 14, but she has a -3. She has +2 for archery skill, right? -5, so it's -3. So she actually got an 11.
So that
what is?
doesn't hit.
Well, it's a Cyclops. I don't know if they're naked. What's the
No,
armor class?
11 does not hit.
Okay, so it is a miss.
All right.
It is a miss because you rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
All right.
I guess it's Bert's turn.
Bert.
Turn.
There we go.
All right, well, Bert
coming through,
definitely, Bert hits.
No. She's been transferring her luck to Bert.
Apparently, Bert's the look, y'all. I'm telling you, everybody just needs to like roll a character, a familiar, and just play that.
Can I?
Don't even play. All right,
Can I?
shit, maybe.
Please.
Excuse me. So Rin, I think that's all you can do, right?
Yeah,
So-
I'm done.
So
You can
next,
move.
so
Well,
next is a Yize.
Oh yeah, sorry, movement, because I was standing on next to the rock for a reason.
Oh, I'll put you on top of the rock.
Yeah, that's the only other thing.
All right, so a Yize, it's your turn, buddy.
I will continue to sustain the Dragon Breath spell on Seth, and then I break up my book, and I pull out some page markers, but they're magic missiles. And as I pull one out, I smack it and fire them all off at the Cyclops.
Do
So,
it.
No hit roll required.
4.
That's 4, and I'm rolling for each one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
another 4.
Keep it coming.
Last one.
Oh my god!
Max damage. That's
Oh my god!
15 points. Right? Because it's plus 1 per die, so it's 15
I
points.
think it's calculated in.
Is it?
Yes.
No, it isn't.
Well,
Oh,
it
no,
says
yeah, it
3
is, it
3
is,
plus
it is.
1. Yeah, 3
Okay.
plus 1.
It is. It is calculated in.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
god, this thing is barely standing at this point. Is there anything else you want to do, Ize? I mean, it's barely up. Is there anything else you can do?
For my bonus action, the only thing I can do for bonus action would be to cast another flame breath, but I'm not going to do that because I'm sustaining one. So I just yell out, "Finish him!"
I finish him. And the Mortal Kombat guy comes up.
So I'm pretty sure Sethreth goes first, right?
Yeah.
Next is Dimitri,
Oh,
actually.
Dimitri. Okay. Go for it, D. Sorry.
Let's finish this. And I cast Firebolt. For max 26, I hit a crit.
It's down. He's down.
Wow, great.
He's down.
That's really
That is crazy.
Wait,
we
wait,
got like
wait.
4 crits.
Let me describe as he goes down. No!
He's like,
Your friend,
I look
Jeff.
like that Mortal Kombat character, you know, it's like Scorpion as I just finish him, and I just
Nice.
goes up in a little candle.
From Tony, from my back, because I'm still like kind of at the feet of Aze, I thrust my sword in the air. Ha ha!
All right.
Well done, Josh. Nice finish.
So he is down, and you guys are out of combat.
You should have brought some friends along. It was too easy.
I mean, did you see the way he chucked Boric, right? He look at how Ren, I
Can
need
someone
help.
explain how I was breathing fire? What the hell was that? Was that me? Was that all me?
Oh yes,
Easy,
I
was that
told
you?
you. I have often theorized that the nature of your species is such that on certain occasions you can call up your infernal energies and breathe fire.
That was me.
Especially after a night of drinking.
I'm beat all to hell, but it was worth it.
I just say, no, my friend, that was a spell I put on you.
Ah, well, that was still cool, though, wasn't it?
I'm still sustaining it if you want to breathe some more fire on something. Not me.
I let one rip out in the sky. Wow, that stuff's cool, man.
All right.
Cool. Bit of
It lasts for
indigestion.
like
eh?
6 seconds, I think, as long as I concentrate.
I like that. Thank you, my friend.
Not the problem. Yeah, it's 1 minute in 60 seconds.
Dimitri looks quite beaten. He had 4 hit points left.
Yeah, I have 5.
Damn.
It
Ooh, that was a good battle then. Y'all were brought right to the brink then. Cool, good.
was a good
All
fight.
right.
Dimitri's going to heal himself and Vorik.
I thought that Cyclops was a really, really cool miniature, by the way. I love
Yeah.
that. That was cool.
I especially like him when he's laying sideways.
Yeah,
Dead.
especially.
I healed you, Vorik, for 12,
All right.
Damn.
Appreciate
nice.
it, friend.
and I healed myself for 10.
Right. Anyone else still hurt?
Yeah, I'll walk up to Ren and jump up on a rock to be healed.
All right. I'm gonna just how
You just
how-
hand her you hand her good berries.
yeah. How many do you need?
I need a lot. I'll take 5.
Okay. Just picks them out of her sack.
I come over to
Besides herself.
Diora as well, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on her as well.
And then I'll do one. I'll do
You
actually.
cure 11 hit points, Diora.
Okay, I'm back to yay.
And
No, I'm fine now. Thank you.
All right. Well, we are at the 6 hour. Sorry, 9:56 for
Yep. This is
in East Coast.
Yep, this is right where we were going to end it. Everybody had their At a Battle stream. They are on now their way into, I guess they're heading off into the island. We'll have to see what they're going to do. But as we, it's going to be exciting. What lies in the island? We now know that there's these elemental gates. There's more of the mystery is coming out of the island. They've heard about this temple. Plus, they know there's all sorts of tribes. They're really finally now heading out of the newbie area, almost as I like to refer to it, because before they were kind of in there, but now they're heading out to the interior. There's you got lizard men out there, you've got Neanderthals, you've got all types of monsters. God knows who could be out there. They heard about dinosaurs, like they heard about T-Rexes and Velociraptors and all sorts of stuff. So make sure you tune in next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode right here on Gen Con TV. And check out Magecraft Miniatures. I put it right there once again into the chat. Really awesome place if you're looking for any type of miniatures, whether they're just regular size, smaller minis like this, or if you're looking for those really cool, expertly, professionally painted minis. I couldn't even say mini. I should just say model at this point. Like this. So thank you.
Tony?
Yes.
I have a quick question. The rumors about the T-Rexes, have we heard that they might have tartar on their teeth?
Yes. All right. Look, don't blame me because I'm impressed, because I'm so impressed with that lady's painting ability. I'm going to just for that. I'm going to show it again. Just for that, for being a smarty. But yeah, the thing is awesome. She painted this beyond my expectations for detail and clean lines, and that's what impresses me most with painters is when they stay within the lines and they add little bits of detail like dirt on a cape, like on the back of a mini. A lot of painters wouldn't think about, but adding that little bit of dirt showing that they're traveling on the road adds that little extra bit of realism that just makes me go, beautiful. If there's any
detail of the eyes, really impressive.
Yeah, the eyes are extremely hard to do for miniature painters, and they've got that. And not just that, it's not just that one eye. I looked on the other side; the other eye is exactly the same, and that's hard to do. She must have the hands of a surgeon or something. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to check out H2 for that wonderful sword. And let me put back so we can see that there.
Designed by Project H2. Designed by Project H2. Look it up.
Darn it, I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go. I had to get a picture with y'all on it. There we go. Okay. I was looking. So there's that beautiful sword that he has, designed by H2, as well as an axe down there that I see. And if anybody else want to say something, promote themselves or anything before we go out?
You guys, anybody that's fans of the show, follow Nerdbauchery Adventures on Facebook. That's our primary connection to Nerdbauchery Adventures. And you can always find me also as Eric Wahlberg on Facebook, spelled like Mark Wahlberg, K for the first name.
And please support us on YouTube. We're really trying to grow our YouTube presence, so if you could just go by there, won't cost you a dime, and just subscribe, that would be so appreciated. It helps us grow and continue to produce quality content.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, and we are about out here, and we will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.